Snark. You're about to get your ears glazed by the great Chris Raygun, Derek Blackman, and Tom Sweeney. Sit back and prepare for some action. Sit back and prepare for some glazing glory.
Welcome. Hello. Hi, welcome to the Snark Tank. Hi. Bye.
It starts with
one thing.
I do love guys.
Oh, there we go.
I don't like guys. Don't be mad at how
okay.
hard I
No,
try.
just kidding. I do.
Take
actually.
that in mind. Aside, I'm bi. I don't really like guys, but I suck dick only because I have to sometimes. I like men.
You have to sometimes.
He doesn't know he's gay yet.
This is like Link. This is like a Link indecisive part.
Yeah. I like that.
Welcome to the Snark Tank. It's me, Chris. It's him, Sweeney. It's him, Derek.
Yeah.
Allergies are kicking my ass today, man.
It's something's going on.
I am ravaged.
Saturday, I was fucked up.
Something's in the air,
I was tilted Saturday. I was like, holy shit.
I've been tilted this
my
entire
whole body
day.
was fucked. Like my head was itchy.
Yeah.
Inside. Like in itch.
Yeah, my eye holes were itchy.
Can you itch inside?
No.
You shouldn't.
I feel like that's an ultimate bad sign.
To me, that's like you probably have some
Parasites,
bacteria
yeah.
that shouldn't be in your body.
I would bet that like you probably can itch on the inside, but because you've never been able to actually scratch it, it
Your
doesn't
body
register to
ignores
you
it.
as an itchy
It's
sensation.
like, oh, this is pain.
Yeah.
Like maybe internal pain and ache is itch.
Well, you have
Like you've
itch-
itched in your mouth, you know what I mean?
No, never.
Well,
That's bullshit.
Never.
It's
to
insane.
me, the itching is it's a bacteria thing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have bacteria just chilling in your body, you know, like for it to be able to itch, unless it's like your digestive tract.
Right.
Would it register
What
as
if a
itch
little
or
bug?
pain?
What if a little bug is a little bug is doing
Little
a little
bugs, little
yeah, doing a little jig on you.
It probably
Jittering
feels
inside of you?
Yeah, jittering upon thee.
probably feels so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's like the people. How do the people feel that have like worms and in their like? How does RFK Jr. feel?
Exactly.
Like, what does he feel in his brain?
Someone has like a worm in their body. Like, I have a parasite. 1 second.
And just take it out all
Take
easily.
it out, yeah.
Like, isolate it.
Long ass
Huge ass
tapeworm.
tapeworm.
It is crazy to me that like I heard stories about those things.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's true or not. I never actually looked it up, but I heard it and instantly believed it because it's so interesting. Was that like do they crawl out of your ass and like walk around on your bed and shit?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do little dances
little
and
jig.
You ever seen one up close?
I feel like they wouldn't
No.
want to do that.
They're disgusting. They look terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
They look like Shia LaBeouf, like the worm from Dune. Actually, they look
If you
terrifying.
see like the mouth, it looks kind of creepy.
Kinda.
Like the worms just look like worms, you know, like beige worms, kind of gross.
Yeah, but they crawl out of your ass.
I feel like why would because I feel like they want to stay attached to your colon or whatever,
yeah, but they get cooped
intestines.
up. They get cooped up
I
inside.
mean,
so.
I've seen them get pulled out of dogs' asses before. I've seen
Yeah, you
videos
can
that
pull
look
out
like
worms
yanking
out
out
of
of
that.
a
I've
dog.
seen dogs shit out worms that gross the fuck out of me.
That is crazy.
So gross. Yeah, that's.
I've seen somebody pull them out of a dog and it was insane. And it was like fucking.
Pull the tape.
I saw a guy pull one out of his
ass.
wallet once. I saw a guy like reach into his wallet, pull out a little tapeworm.
I
He
could
said,
never touch
"Here
one of
you
those
go."
things. Disgusting.
No way.
It was crazy.
My tapeworm tells me what to do. Yo. System of a Down?
Yeah, man. System of a worm.
System,
That sucks.
System of a Worm.
They're so lost on me. Everyone's like, they're real. Like everyone I know, System Down is really solid. And I'm like, I'm clearly dumb.
You just never got into
I'm
them?
clearly just dumb. I've never really liked them.
You don't
I
like
think
Toxicity?
They're talented as fuck. I think that is an undeniable thing. I think they make
You don't like any other songs?
not enough for me to be like I'm a fan of them at all. Like I've heard their
What
music,
do
of
you
course.
know? How do you know disorder? Yeah, I don't know. I like a couple. I wouldn't say that like a lot of their songs are on like my playlist or anything. But there's a handful.
I'm a big fan.
People have
I'm a big fan that's never seen them. I just like
Yeah.
It's just they're so big that I don't want to buy their tickets.
Yeah, it's like me with the Blue Man Group. Yeah.
Their tickets are like $14 in Vegas.
I'm a huge fan. I have every vinyl.
Every vinyl, you mean none?
Every movie that
Every
they've ever
vinyl
made.
and movie.
I really kind of don't understand what the Blue Man Group is, to be honest.
Aren't they
But,
just like
like,
tricks?
They're like
or
interpretive.
magic
They're
or
like
something. What do they do?
Tricks? Like,
Fucking
what do you mean,
magic.
like yogurt?
It's interpretive dance shit. It's like fucking like dancing with paint and shit.
Yeah, I got their vinyls.
You say dancing with pain?
Paint.
Oh, I thought they were just like in a tremendous amount of pain.
Maybe. That's why they don't make it. That's why they say solid face because they're hurting so bad.
So they just mastered pain. That's cool.
Yeah,
I
man.
kind of want to see them now.
I kind of look at them as like the Blues Brothers somehow. For like, I don't know why.
I think because they're blue.
Well, I mean, that's dumb, but yeah, I guess.
It would make more sense if the Blues Brothers were blue.
Yeah, it kind of bothers me that they're not blue.
It's stupid.
Like it
what's,
should.
what's
Like
the point?
that movie's already so ridiculous. They might as well be blue.
Yeah, what's the point? Like,
You know?
the Blues
Is that the
Brothers,
movie with what's the guy? The guy from
Dan Aykroyd?
That's the
Yes.
movie with Dan Aykroyd and 4 million car crashes. If you've ever seen it.
Yeah, Blues
fucking
Brothers
insane.
2000. You know they made a video game.
Oh, the sequel?
You're lying.
Yeah, they have a video game.
What? On like PS1?
No, it's like it's SNES or something. It's something like it's old, or it might have been
Yeah.
Sega. I just remember
That seems like a
it.
Genesis game.
I remember having it and being like, why the fuck do I have this?
Genesis was always doing like Deadliest Catch.
Yeah.
The game, or like just something, not that exactly, but like equivalent,
Dumb
where it's
shit
like,
like
what
that.
Home Improvement, you know? That's a video game where you fight dinosaurs with a chainsaw.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not even remotely kidding. This is real.
Wait.
There's a JonTron video about it. You can look it up.
Wait, slow down. Slow down.
It's a
You
Metroidvania,
said-
of course.
You're giving me too much information at once. Hold on.
Right. Let me
Do
slow
you
down.
build the house and
You
then,
said
like,
Home Improvement.
Yes, with Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Metroidmania, you said.
Metroidvania, yeah. It's
Metroidvania.
like you go around and you fight dinosaurs with a chain. I can't stress this enough. This is very real.
So he gets pulled back in time or something?
I guess so.
or the dinosaurs get pulled up in time.
I like that.
Oh,
The
yeah, it's-
dinosaurs with somehow with their dino tech.
You never think about time travel in like
Time
a
travel.
Jumanji sense, where like time is brought forward. You know,
I think
Like
that's
a
so,
jungle.
That's so much lamer though.
It
It's
is.
not as immersive.
it's also kind of difficult to convey. I think.
I think it's easy to convey.
Okay,
I've
fuck
done
me.
it.
I guess I'm wrong. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah,
I've done it.
That's
What
what
do
I'm
you
saying. I'm thinking of it. Can you not convey it?
I've done it like
Convey it
the
right
other
now.
day.
I can convey it right
That's
now.
true.
I was like, oh, Jumanji's in my apartment. That's crazy.
Exactly. I've Jumanji
Yeah.
before.
Have you ever Jumanji'd?
It would be so annoying if there's a fucking line in my tiny ass house. I'm doomed. I'm so doomed. It's
Well,
insane.
you might be safe because it's so cramped.
Yeah.
That
If
the line would be like, I'm not used to this.
Yeah, I feel like the line would be terrified and cowering in a corner because
Yeah.
it's so like I don't know what this is.
What's that big white thing that's surrounding me?
Yeah.
You know?
Because I feel like it's like if a bear shows up, like with the way homes, because I'm being from the city of New York, right? You can run in a building and a bear can't get you. You're fine. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go behind this. This bear is not opening this door.
Maybe.
No, definitely.
It's not fitting in that hallway for sure.
Definitely, it's not opening a building. It's not getting itself.
It's not
into a
doing
building.
anything.
Why? Why is that?
because it's metal. There's metal
Well,
keeping
it's
it
metal
out.
and it's so thin. Also, a lot of those hallways are fucking.
Well, not even
thin.
always. I'm talking like if you like, let's say a building, right? I'm going inside of a building. I close.
Oh, a
the door,
building,
I've got
you're
bear.
done. What do you mean? Like a
No, no.
hotel?
No, a building. Like if I'm going into a building, not a
Bear,
hotel.
listen,
like a
listen to
building.
me. A bear chases you into the Bellagio. You're done.
I'm not talking about a Bellagio. I'm talking about an apartment building that's being in New York City.
I know
A
what you're
random
talking about.
apartment
I'm talking about the Bellagio.
building.
That's
for real.
why I mentioned
Oh,
it.
my apologies.
Oh.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
apologies. Can I continue my verse?
If you wish.
All right, by all means, I guess I'll. By all means, to myself is crazy.
By all means, that's such a. That's like Obama giving like the medal. The medal
To himself.
Yeah, to himself.
That's just great.
Oh, by all means, me.
No,
But like a building is like New York City buildings usually have like front gates followed by like a little courtyard area, like a fairly big compared to the ones I see out here, and then like a metal door that looks like a prison door pretty much. Like with the glass and everything. So to get into one of those, a bear's not getting me. I'm fine.
you don't know that.
I can reset. I can like calm down, reset. Like, oh, there's a bear out there now.
Yeah.
Unless somebody hits the buzzer and it's like, nah, and the bear just.
You ever step in one of them?
Fucking grasp you like a fucking hand.
You ever step in one of them freight elevators
Yeah, they're
with the
horrifying.
guy doing the crank? That shit's nuts.
I wouldn't get in one
That
of
guy's
those.
powerful.
That guy, yeah, I feel like it's.
Taut. His forearms are taut, dude.
Well, that's the thing. I remember seeing that when I was a kid and being like, that can't be. Like, he's clearly here for, like, show. Or,
He-
like, effect or something.
He
like,
is not pulling the full weight of it, obviously.
There's
He's
no
not,
yeah.
He's not, like, clearly
You know
it's
how
not.
heavy an elevator is? At least 200
And if it's
pounds.
a freight elevator, it's insane 'cause it has freights on it. So, like, he's not this realm squig, thin-looking guy. A guy looks like you, but anemic. Goes up
Yeah,
and he's just
yeah.
like, just easily.
Just cranks it like he's slobbing on a knob. You know,
Exactly.
just going to town.
Totally.
He drops it on the floor and he picks it up and he takes a bunch of the concrete with him. And he's like, oh, my bad, sorry.
I wish I was that. Like, you think blacksmiths? You think like people that just
Black guys
forge
named
shit?
Smith.
Yeah, black.
I hate that that's what I thought,
Is
but
that
I
what-
was
is that
like,
what it
I'm not
was?
gonna say that because that's too stupid to say out
Oh,
loud.
guess what? I got you, bro.
Yeah, you
Don't
got it,
worry.
yeah.
I'll shoulder the weight you need. I got you.
Yeah,
I'm,
good, good,
I'm there
good.
so you can survive.
That's crazy. That's just Will Smith. Then I guess that's kind of
Who's
crazy.
Will Smith?
Black
Did you
Smith.
see that he did? He has a new album. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
rapping again.
He is rapping again.
Yeah.
I kept seeing his reels, and I'm just like, get out of here, dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
I saw
he-
one that he did with like Dax Flame, I think.
I think I say Dax Shepard. I was like,
No,
well,
that's
I
what I
didn't
was.
know he
That
rapped.
was what I was gonna say, but I realized I was wrong.
Dax Flame.
You know who Dax Flame is?
Who
No.
on the internet doesn't know who Dax Flames is?
He doesn't.
You don't know who Dax Flames is?
Is that
Let's see. Let's see.
He's gonna say something.
You guys you anticipated it too much. So like,
Right,
it's
all
not.
right.
It's
Dax
not
Flame
worth it.
It's like, when you flash somebody, but they're like excited. And
Yeah,
you're like,
you already know they're like, yeah, there's no point.
Dax Flame is a feller, and he's like he does
Yes.
comedy, but it's like I don't know if it's intentionally bad or what, but like it's like he's so authentically like I've met him in person, and he is that cringe.
he's awkward. He's like he's
Like
like
he's
if,
very awkward. Yeah.
he's like if awkwardness was personified into a person, like actually.
That's his whole thing. He did a TikTok with Will Smith, and he's like, "I'm looking forward to your album," and he goes like, "I'm looking forward to your next album as well," and that was it. That was the whole thing. But that's how I learned that Will Smith had an album is through Dax Flame.
Yeah, I'm not
happening
excited.
there?
I've heard a few of the jams that I don't care.
You
It's
know
really
whose
tragic.
album was? You know whose album was? It caught me really by surprise.
Who?
So I'm just like, this is gonna trail into one of our other stories. I'm just on my computer and I have like whatever autoplay going on, right? Yeah.
Great.
I'm playing Rivals. I'm just like playing Rivals, you know. Then I hear the song comes on, really solid beat, and I'm like, oh, it's like a nice soulful beat, and I'm like, all right, cool. Then I hear something, I'm like, who is this? I turn, it's Kanye's newest album.
Oh,
His
was
album, his album dropped.
No, I don't think it can be platformed any further on anywhere else. So it was just on YouTube. And I was just like, oh, because obviously my YouTube algorithm knows that for
Sure.
like at least 7 years of my life, I was an insanely huge Kanye fan. Well, no,
Hey, bet you're interested in this.
7 years. 7 years is crazy. Like I've been a fan of Kanye since I was genuinely like
racist.
like 7, 8.
Yeah.
So until maybe 2 years ago, I was like, maybe I'm gonna take a break from this
until
guy.
like 6 months ago.
Nah, I would,
yeah.
ever
About-
since
6 minutes.
Ever
bro.
since the White Lives Matter thing, I was like, no. And I fell to my knees and I was like, no.
All lives don't matter.
Yay,
All
stop.
lives don't matter. What do you
No,
say?
yay, not the white ones. Everyone but the white ones. The album, for what I listened to, maybe like the 10 minutes of it.
You
Yeah,
gave it
more
a
of it?
shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave it a shot. I gave it a
That's
listen because I was just
crazy.
like, what is this?
I voted for Trump, not Biden. When the fuck did you go to that island?
So ridiculous. What a terrible, terrible musician.
Was that real?
Yeah, that's his song. It's one of the songs.
World War III. You never heard that song?
No.
That's the one where he says
funny.
the hard R. Like,
Yeah,
well, I don't know. He probably says it a bunch.
He says, "How could it be a Nazi if he's a hard R?"
I did not listen to that. I listened to the new one with it, where it's like it's like a King of the Ring situation,
Went
but
to the
it's
dentist
son.
to get nitrous. You never heard it?
No,
Dude,
I
it's
did not.
fucking horrible.
I did not. I've been staying away from Kanye like purposefully. Like it's hard for me to listen to his music in my playlist anymore. Because I'm like, oh, that guy's dead, and I start getting sad, and then I put on like, I don't know, fucking Griselda talking about selling drugs and killing people that are blind, you know? So,
Hey, why not?
shooting a blind person's a crazy idea.
I mean, not really.
It is because it's so much worse. Because now they're just hurting and in the dark. It's insane.
At least
I guess.
it's easy to get away with.
Yeah, it would be really difficult to like predict that would happen as a blind person. It would be wild to just like be moving throughout darkness and then just feel a raging pain that you couldn't even like you know how like they walk around, they go and they echolocate, you know?
Yeah, I
So
know.
you're
yeah.
hanging out with Falmer, not just blind people.
No,
You're
they go
around-
like
you're around
they
Falmer.
click, no, they click around. They click around and they screech a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, Kingston's here.
This motherfucker went to the area where the movie Descent was filmed, went down in that hole, was hanging out with people down there, and he thought he was blind too for a while because it
Descent?
was all dark.
What's that about?
I'll give you 3 guesses. Let's see.
Is it about cave? Is it about spelunking?
Wow! Look
Is
at
it
him
actually?
go.
I don't know. Descent is pretty generic of a name.
It's
kind
about
of.
spelunking.
Like it could be very literal, but that would be like Office Space. Well,
It is. I gave you the perfect. I gave you the perfect context clues prior, so you were able to figure it out. It's about the descending.
In a
Like
cave?
that was a surprise. It was some random.
But it could be
people-
like an elevator shaft
It
or
could be
like
anything. It's like
yeah.
it's like
what are
it's
you
like
saying?
The Departed. The Departed.
What
Yeah.
the pottage about?
The Departed.
It's about Italians. It's about Italians and Irish people.
Irish people. It's about mainly Irish people and fucking
about the
moles and rats. And then they call it a part just because a bunch of people die.
Yeah.
I like that the part. I like the description of the part by like the tales of the white Negro trying to assert dominance amongst each other.
What are you talking about?
The Descent is the sale of the white Negro.
What's happening?
The Descent. You know how they were in both.
Is that what
for
The
some
Descent's
reason
about?
not white?
The sense is a tale of a white Negro.
Yeah,
Is that what you
because Irish people and Italian people weren't white at first.
said? Wait, you
They
said
were-
the Descent. What are we talking about?
Sorry, the Descent. I said Descent because my brain's on a Descent.
It says like,
It's the tale of the white Negro.
is that a movie
It might be
that I haven't seen that I
Look
need
it
to
up,
see
look it up.
immediately? The
Are
tale
you
of-
are you trying to gaslight? There's no
I'm-
movie
I'm
called
gaslighting-
Tales of the White
I'm
Negro. That's
gaslighting you
insane.
guys so
No,
badly.
you're
I'm
not. No one
confused.
believed that was a real thing for a second.
He's still there.
No, because he's asking like, do you think The Descent is about a white black man?
That's what, like
He's
tale of a white Negro.
It is, man.
No one believes there's like a film that went through certification titled The Tale of the White Negro. That's insane.
I think I saw a movie that was
It
literally
needs-
about something like that.
It needs to be.
You didn't.
There's a movie, I forgot, the guy that played
Is this an albino black man?
so Prison Break. Do you know that
Oh,
show?
the main guy.
Oh, what's
There's two of them,
what's
right?
that about?
Guess. Guess what? Guess what it's about. I'll give you three guesses.
I'm scared to guess.
I'll give you three
I might-
guesses.
I'm scared I might get it wrong.
Yeah.
You got three chances, man.
Is it about a jail bust?
Yeah, that's
Jail bust.
a synonym. That's a synonym.
On the next episode of Jail Bust.
It's just some guy getting fucked crazy in the cell. And everybody's
on the
trying to
next episode, and then it just plays the next episode, but it's just a guy getting raw dogged.
Yeah, there's-
on the bottom, like on the floor of the shower.
22 minutes.
like over the drain.
And people are showering. So people are trying not to look.
He's clogging the drain, and then it's like
damn.
it's the water's rising, and it's flooding.
That's really sad. That happens there.
That's insane.
Cheeks just.
You hear it from underwater.
Yeah,
He's getting.
You know what that
banged.
is?
That's-
outrageous.
That is. And to even get that much like torque and underwater, like everything
man.
about it, it's fucking insane.
The fact
fucking
that the water-
merman.
the fact that the water isn't flooding out of this prison. It's just all built up. For some reason, he's creating like a cube, like an Adam Eve F's cube, keeping all the water, and he's dogging this poor guy.
It's
That's
just-
so
He's
scary.
dogging
It stops at the bars for
staying
some
right-
reason. Man, this water's really fucking thick.
A fucking guard just with like, oh, he just got like a fucking Cinnabon or something as like payment to like look the other way. He just, I see nothing.
He feels bad, but he's eating the fuck out of that Cinnabon.
Man, this would have cost me $7 whole
This
retail.
This guy made it in his toilet, and it's fucking delicious.
he,
Delicious.
he made it out of his toilet.
You know how they be doing it? They be like, yeah, you
Yeah, I
want
know
you
they
wanna-
make wine, not
No, they be
not
like,
pastries.
hey y'all, you know how we do it? Yo, we gonna make a burrito out of Lay's chips, piss, and steel, and then it's a burrito. Then it's actually a burrito at the end.
grabs the bar. It starts,
It's a burrito. It's a asada
Anyway.
burrito.
but it's a burrito. It turns
Fucking-
into an actual burrito.
Kanye's album.
When the fuck did you go to that island?
So that's out. He also had a video as well that I saw. That I could not stop laughing.
With Academic, of course.
It
Of
is.
course, it's with act, dude.
Yeah.
He's such a bitch.
That
dude.
nigga's
He's
been
such a
involved in some
bitch.
shiesty
See, I
shit
saw.
lately.
I didn't
He's
see the
been on
whole
something.
thing. I didn't see the whole thing. Okay. I saw one edited clip that was fucking hysterical to me because it was just like I skipped 10 seconds into the Kanye episode or whatever, and it starts off and it's Kanye walking in, and then it skips 10 seconds and he's walking in with the fucking with the black
The black
KKK
clan
getup.
suit, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Clan suit.
crazy.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So fucking crazy. Like, it's funny that we talk about this. Like, man, it sucks that shit's all dripped out. It looks cool. It sucks that it's associated with like fucking a history of racism and violence. And then here comes this dumb asshole just strolling it. Like, he's such a fucking asshole. Like, it's
It is kind of unreal.
It's so.
I feel like he's trying to do a whole counterculture thing, but it's like Kanye.
It's past that now, man.
Like, just stop, dude. Like these, like.
Did he meet up with Fuentes as well recently?
Well, they met up again.
Yeah,
Nick
yeah.
Fuentes and him.
Then they met up again.
Yeah, like over the last week. Pretty sure. Anyway.
Yeah, because it was a couple years ago or something when he went when they were hanging out with Milo Yiannopoulos, and then they went on Alex Jones's. That was like, at the time, was the fucking crescendo. We thought that was it. We're like, this is the craziest thing that's ever gonna happen.
It's not even
to
a
him.
crescendo anymore. It's just watching.
Well,
like
it keeps popping up, so there is no true climax crescendo. I think. What do you think is his end? Do you think he's? I think he's gonna kill himself.
I think he's gonna
Kanye?
kill himself,
Yeah.
I don't know
people-
if he's smart enough to do that.
I think he's gonna. I think.
Smart.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna. I think he is. I think it's gonna lead to like Kim full on being like, you cannot be involved in your kids' lives anymore. Like, period.
It's
'Cause
almost there.
I think he's.
How is it not there? Is it not there
I
already?
think
know,
he's
because
already well at that
fucking,
point. He's at that point. He shouldn't be involved in his kids' lives anymore.
North, I think. So he did an interview maybe a month or two ago with one of his friends. Like, it was a fresh new channel, and they put up the interview style was cool. It was just annoying because it was Kanye,
Right,
Where it was
yeah.
like it was interview, and then it would cut to like behind the scenes of him making music. North was there,
Right.
Fucking like because
How old is North at this point?
Like 12, 13?
Something, yeah. She's
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she's starting to like. So she's
He's
starting to
at that age now where like.
she's getting involved with music. She's starting to make music and stuff, so he's like involved. But it's just fucked up that like she's still young enough to where she hasn't like, oh my god, I shouldn't be anywhere near this guy. Which is, I
Right.
would say, this is kind of a failure on Kim technically. Well, Kim's probably like, I don't want to keep her from her father. But it's like, bro, your father is going through some shit in a way that
I do
maybe
not want my
it's to the point
kids to not have their daddy.
yeah, that's
my Kim Kardashian
That's Kim
impression.
That's
Kardashian.
Armenian stuff. You're right.
Yeah,
That is
hello.
That is it.
I will do donuts in the parking lot now.
I'm going to smoke.
more Russian.
I'm
It's
going
very
to
much more
It's just Russian, actually.
You're just doing like a Slavic accent.
Yeah.
I'm going to smoke hookah in your bathroom without asking, bro. Bro.
Without that. Hey, I'm going to have concept of a restaurant and then put all of my stupid food in it.
That's crazy.
Stop.
So
dude.
that's so real.
It's fucking everything.
Have you
It's-
ever had
We're in-
Armenian
we're-
sushi?
We are here. You have to understand where
It
we
is
are.
crazy.
We are.
I've never seen that before. I've gone to different. I've been in different countries, and then like say, oh, here's a fried chicken thing.
Right.
They didn't take in. I'm gonna put dumplings in this shit. I'm gonna use fucking. I'm gonna boil this chicken.
We have to understand where we are. Look. We are unfortunately landlocked by Armenians in this
Ramen
area.
chicken wings. Like it is.
That'd be gas.
That does sound gas. I don't know how.
It might be, but all at the same time,
Nobody
it's probably-
does it.
I would eat the whole bowl.
They don't do it because they want the authentic recipe. They're like, I want to make southern fried chicken, and then I want to have that place. Like I went to a place called
I wanna
Felix
make-
in Lithuania, and it was fucking delicious.
I could not imagine.
I want to make
was
blood.
crazy.
I want to make our home dish blood fuckula the way my grandparents did.
blood fuckula.
I could not imagine going to anywhere in the gray areas of Europe. By gray, I mean the
Gray.
places that are not fully developed yet.
Great.
And eating food there and being like, that was delicious.
It can be delicious
'Cause I feel
it's
like it would be boiled.
All you need,
I mean, food-
is
like, food most
but see, that's
places-
my point. They're respecting the recipe versus what's happening in this vicinity.
'Cause I love
They're
fusion food.
Put that whatever that beef we always eat. Just put it on the pizza.
I like fusion food, so I'm personally
okay.
like,
I think fusion foods they can work sometimes. Like I don't mind like a Tex-Mex. You know,
Yeah, sometimes it works.
Sometimes
Most
it
of the
works,
times
like-
I'm just confused
I mean,
though.
it's like fried chicken, maybe a little some.
Oh my god, a quail calzone. What's going on? Like, what's happening?
Okay,
absolutely stunning.
okay.
This is absolutely stunning.
Amazing delivery.
Aside from that,
That weird fucking
Yeah,
yeah.
that whatever something's like
Whenever-
dreadful.
Yeah, whenever something's bad.
that screech.
Yeah, it's like
It's like a violin
they
crying.
basically stole it from what was it, the Texas Chainsaw, I think.
Is that
Oh my
real?
God.
Well, so it's not the same sound, but I think that's where it was like popularized.
Oh,
it would
it's- oh, I see.
There's this like
I see. So it's like
Texas Chainsaw
derived
thing.
from it, kind
Yes.
of. It's like how like the Netflix thing is Kevin Spacey pounding his hand on the desk. In
Is that
what it?
real?
I'm not even. Yeah, actually, like there's this like there's
In
a
a Devil's
teaser.
Advocate?
No, there's a teaser for Oh my god, I'll find
Are
it.
you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. I found this out literally like yesterday.
I thought it was a Law and Order thing, but
Are
it
you
was
sure
just
that's
audio
not like
stitched.
just a like?
It's not an edit. It's
No,
an
not
edit.
even like. They did. Hold on. So this isn't just a coincidence. Did you watch a
mean-
video essay? What was this?
No, I mean, like, it's like apparently.
Did you know?
Did a white 24-year
Cards is so dumb?
Back in 1986, and they're like,
Did
what,
you-
what's that to do with-
1986, Kevin Spacey snapped a dog's neck in front of a Hollywood executive.
I have a question.
The executive was so impressed that he threw him right in the movie Seven. Several years later, by the way,
This is like a decade or something.
no, he remembered him from the dog.
Well, that guy was crazy.
That guy would. He blocks it out, and then like a decade and a half later, that guy would be really believable as a psycho.
I feel like
That's great.
Get him in Unusual Suspects now.
Now,
Wait,
you want.
yeah, House of Cards.
How does he even sound? How do you-
Netflix.
Kevin Spacey.
how do you do a
Intro
Kevin Spacey
desk.
I'm
accent?
trying to fuck young men.
Wow.
I'm trying to fuck young men. I want to fucking school
Yeah,
to be
so this is
young
real.
men.
So, so this is I cannot explain enough how real this is. So this is like the
Yeah,
end.
because I know he
Wait,
does the.
like actually, like that's the sound that it
I
makes
guess
in
it's
the
given a
show.
little more
And they
reverb.
were like, oh.
I don't know if that's the actual sound.
I swear, like it's like you look. I mean, Wikipedia could lie, I guess.
Play the
but
Netflix sound. So I guess the first thing
It's not the same exact, but it's like it's that audio clip
It's the
sampled
dun-dun.
and then like fucking I don't know, reverbed or fucking
So the one
put
thing,
through something.
The one thing I wanna know, and I guess it must have it. You said on Wikipedia.
I mean, I remember
that-
reading about it. I looked it up because I was like, "There's no way."
When was the first time they debuted the sound versus when that happened?
Uh,
Because I feel like that's the first thing that you
When did that movie come
weed
out?
out.
House of Cards.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was a
The
while
show?
ago. It's been like over a decade, dude.
It's been a long fucking time. That was
been-
like that was one of the first Netflix shows.
I remember watching it like original Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix original.
Original Netflix programming.
Yeah, like.
I thought the first one
'cause
was
I know
like-
Orange is the New Black or Cunts in Jail, whatever you want to call it.
Cunts in
Cunts
Jail.
with Cots, whatever. I think you wait a minute. I think you said that
Cunts with cops.
because I remember. No,
think
it's coming
so.
back
That
to me.
sounds familiar.
Years ago, my friend calls the show. He called the show Cunts in Jail, and I think you said Cunts and Cots, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds way better.
That is better.
Cunts
Yeah.
with cops is better. I don't think that's because that's too inventive.
I mean,
If I'm being honest.
I mean, technically, it would be cunts on cots.
Cunts.
That would be grammatically correct.
I guess.
You can't really get in a cot.
well, but
You
then
can
you
get in
can't
the
get
cot.
in a bed.
Well,
We all say, you
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get in bed. I'm in bed right now.
I'm in bed
so
right now.
we should say you should say,
He's struggling.
hey, what's going on?
I'm on bed right
I'm
now.
on bed.
Sorry.
I'm on my bed right now.
Sorry, I
I'm
can't-
on a bed right now.
Sorry, I can't come out to your blubfuckula cookout. I'm
Fuck you.
famous Armenian dish.
Yeah.
I can't come out. I'm on bed right now.
I'm on
Sorry.
bed.
I'm on bed.
I had a stupid thought like that yesterday where I sent JoJo a text
No, you didn't.
saying that, I guess not.
Anyway,
Like I was saying about Kanye, the album was better than I thought it would be, but I didn't want to listen to it, so I turned it off. He's on sicko mode right now. He's on dummy mode.
How many
right now.
like Nazi references were there in the songs? Was
There
there?
were
did-
no Nazi references from what I remember.
Weird.
he just doesn't. He's just
Oh,
over.
he's
I
just
don't
acclimated to it because he hears it so often.
Puts
yeah.
on his clan suit and he's just like, playing his rivals and shit. He's got his webcam on.
Yeah.
He's just fucking
Streaming
vibing.
to the
Only
world.
plays-
As clan, streaming also
That's
playing.
kind of crazy scene. Imagine seeing that.
On
Imagine
Twitch?
going on Twitch, seeing a dude in a clan suit, but you see his black hands.
Imagine-
Like just
and
playing.
he's killing it. He's going dummy.
Imagine seeing that on like the webcam Uno for 360.
The webcam.
You remember that
man.
when they had webcam Uno?
I don't remember the webcam.
The
No.
shit-
Well,
The shit I would
there was
see on
there was
there.
an Uno game for the 360 that allowed for like the 360 video camera thing support, so it would be like video poker
And
almost.
audio.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it was
Dude.
just a lot of people jerking off.
That shit was not like we were not prepared.
Of course.
we were opening a door.
Duh.
We were opening a door to darkness, and then things were putting their hands on. Somebody was like, "Stop!" and you were like, "Nah." And we flung it open, and a monster
So
came
it turned
out.
into like what was it, chat roulette essentially?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, basically, you go in
I
and be
was
like, I
like-
can't wait to play a reverse, and then you just see fucking, like 480p testes.
Nothing was better than the
That's
idea of going
funny.
on chat roulette, seeing some guy beating off, and I'm like, "You're gross," and he calls me the N-word. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm the bad one.
That shit was
won.
crazy, man. There were some dudes on there with hogs, and I'm like, I get it. I get why you're doing this
with
crazy.
blunderbuss penises.
I was just like, it's just absurd, like absurd fucking
His mouth looks
Imagine
like
having a funneled urethra like that.
It would be very inconvenient.
Yeah.
And then,
Imagine
like,
it.
it just gets wider as you
can't.
get harder. Like, is that how it works, dude? Like,
Yeah,
you
it gets like slimmer, and then
it's slimmer.
it gets slimmer at the base and then wider at the.
That's crazy
like a
work.
tulip,
Huh?
like a tulip.
If that helps you.
That kind of like that's dangerous because like if the girl's like, "Hey, get out of me, get out of me," and you're like, "Oh, I can't, I can't,
I'm stuck.
I'm locked in.
I'm stuck.
I gotta finish first, and then you might catch a case."
I remember senior year, right? Senior year, one of the
you
one
did
of
that?
our one of our several police officers. I was cool with him because I didn't want to
cool.
get in trouble. So what I did is
Sweeney, good relationships with the police.
Yeah,
I made sure he was a
Sweeney loves
security
the
guard.
police. You heard it
He was a
here.
security guard, but he had a gun, so I don't know. He was an op. So I was there, and I was like, okay, for some reason, what's up?
I thought I was looking on the back of your shirt for a Blue Lives Matter sticker.
yeah.
Nah, choke son. But
I should slap one on it without it. Hey, buddy, how you been?
That was immediate karma.
That was
for
a
that
good-
thought. You know
that
what I
was
mean?
a
Totally.
that was me. That was a karma.
I
That was me.
deserve
That was me sending hatred at you.
Oh my god. Is there
But
anything? Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish
Yeah, what were you saying about your-
No, I was just wondering if there was
Dumb
anything
cop
else
lover.
that. We were
wait,
gonna-
what?
I was just wondering if there was anything else. This is so fucked up. This is a mess. If there was anything else that we were supposed to talk about before
What?
we moved on to
I
What?
questions.
few
played
other
Assassin's
things.
Creed.
What?
Oh,
played
you
Assassin's Creed.
actually played a little bit of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
played the first
it's a
50
little,
hours.
It's a little grungy to me, like little like not polished.
Grungy?
Like
Yeah.
the environment, or
No,
what do you
it's
mean? Like the gameplay?
control. The gameplay is like a lot of times where it's like I'm trying to play as Tanoe, and her name is
Yeah,
Tanoe.
Now wait.
Tanisha.
Now,
Yeah.
Tanawe.
Tanisha.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess 'cause I'm thinking of the Ghost game, so they're kind of getting mixed up in my brains. The Asian woman, so. But I was
Interesting.
Curious. But I was playing and like there's a lot of moments where I'm trying to like run away from somebody, but I'm like going in the grass and then hopping on things. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to jump over a ledge and
Well,
get away.
that's a you problem.
Like yeah, for sure. Like the beginning where you gotta go get the box.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I just ran out. I didn't use any parkour. I didn't do anything special. I just ran
you
the way
just
out.
ran
of it.
out of the fucking
I just
of
ran
the
out.
door.
I didn't fight anybody. I didn't look at anything. I climbed the ladder. There was a guy coming up the ladder. I went through him on the ladder somehow and
Oh
left.
yeah, that always. Yeah.
Yeah, that clipping. I was
I've seen that in fucking everything. It's so
That's just
crazy.
funny.
It's so
And
weird.
There's a few games that won't let you do that. Usually the guy will climb right back up.
Yeah.
And there's some games where actually they can. I
You
can't
can
think.
knock
I was
them
playing
off.
something where they
Souls
can
games.
knock you off.
Souls games.
My
Yeah,
favorite thing
that's-
about those things is like you could cheese that shit because you could just get on the ladder and then they just can't.
They,
They just can't go down.
there's sometimes like where because they have a friendly fire, and so I'll go up a ladder. And then motherfuckers are trying to slash at me, and they're all hitting each other, and they'll kill themselves. And that's always
yeah.
a nice.
It's a legit strategy.
If they have that available, if they have friendly fire available, which is great.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
then
love
you
when
do-
enemies can kill themselves. It's like fantastic.
But then you do that part and then you go to a flashback of learning how to play the game when you just
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
that's-
that.
that's
was,
when
he was talking about that.
I was talking
when he
about that.
Yeah,
And I was like,
I hated it.
why
I hated
is that
too.
in the game?
The most egregious one for me was like that meditation game where it's like
Yeah, you got to do the little
boom,
mini
bum,
games.
bing,
Yep.
bum. And it took me back to a flashback where I learned how to do the meditation. I was like, brother, I just
did this.
I'm here.
Dude, something feels like wrong. Like this wasn't supposed to happen. Like the way that those things, it doesn't, because like playing, even when I played Valhalla or Odyssey, nothing like that happened. There was no like, say the pacing was so fucking dog shit and just weird.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not, this genuinely feels like something. It almost feels like if we remove a thread, the whole thing's gonna collapse,
It's been
and we have to just
restructured.
keep this in here.
It feels like it's been restructured to high hell.
It's-
You know, like
yeah.
it's just like this was originally like a linear thing.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh fuck, We got to pad out the open world thing. Let's just put let's put like some of the old story in the flashbacks. And he's like, do we need that? It's like, I don't know.
No, just we'll put it in there.
I don't know. It is very
Neil
weird.
Druckmann, they consulted him. They're like, hey, man,
Yeah.
your games are doing really well. Like, what should we do with this? He's like, it's really linear. It's fleshed out. I get it. But how about doing a tutorial after you've already figured out how to play the game?
Yeah, what if we had a tutorial at the end of the game?
What do you make somebody gay? What do you make somebody gay?
Just to remind you.
Dude, I gotta say, playing as Yasuke is fucking hilarious because since
He's brutal.
his fucking brutal assassinations or whatever, they're like he can't stealth assassinate people. Even though I find it stupid, but I understand as him being a warrior. If you want to call him a samurai? Like, you know, I guess he technically is in this game, like already. And yeah.
He's a samurai. He's even the Japanese like he's a samurai. Yeah, whatever.
Well,
So
I'm not even talking about in a historical sense. I was like, I imagine that within this story, he was definitely like, this is your position now, and not like he needs to build up towards it or anything. He just wouldn't do, I guess, assassinations. I guess was like dishonorable, I guess, to him.
Yeah.
So it's so fucking. And like, what is the point of this if I... It's just funny. There's no point of it. It's like, I'm going to sneak up to this guy and kill him loud and violently so everybody hears it.
It really is so loud.
Have you guys
and
done...
he screams, I'm black as well when he's assassinating
I'm very
people.
black. Look at me.
he's so much bigger and stronger than all these small Asian people that he is flinging across rooms.
That kick is hysterical. I love that kick.
The kick does a lot of damage, too, if you level it up.
Yeah.
Can
you kick horses?
No, you can't. You can't focus on that. Would be hilarious. Send them flying and shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Dude, I sent a dude flying because he hit a fence and it gave him a little extra like spin.
Like the Titanic propeller guy.
Yeah, yeah, it was like that.
I always think about that guy.
That guy
at the end of Titanic. You remember
I love
him?
that they put that in there. Yeah, that was so unnecessary.
It was so funny.
It was great.
Like it's just like, why would you like this is so? I know it's dire or whatever. But that
or whatever,
that animation is hysterical no matter what the context.
Yeah,
is.
they made it much less dire by doing that.
Yeah, they might as well have done like a like a ridiculous like a Three Stooges sound effect. Anyway, welcome young kids. Welcome younger people listening to the show.
I think
that was a Three Stooges reference for some fucking reason.
The way he kicks these people is insane. Or the club, when he just clubs someone, then they're definitely dead after that first hit. And
I
it's
actually
like,
still haven't gotten a club yet.
No,
enough.
I don't have the club yet. I just watch people getting
I'm watching
broken.
those big dudes. Have you had somebody ring the bell yet?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to see what happens. And like 4 of those club guys showed up at once for me because I was in an area that I shouldn't be in. I saw somebody complaining in the review about this. They were mad, and I'm like, I like this. Because basically it's like me going to ultra hard mode.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, I am level 12 or something, and I'm gonna go where it says 26, and then I'm there. I go into a castle in the garrison or whatever. I let them ring the bell, and these 4 of them show up, and they all have the skull on their heads.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is so stupid, and I just like to see how long I can last.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's like I imagine Soulsborne people could appreciate that. Maybe not the whole game in itself, but just the gauntlet of seeing if you can whoop these people's asses when you're not supposed to.
I like being able to go ahead of go into like, oh, you're not gonna survive this territory.
Right.
But we'll let you die.
I love when they do that. That's because even some people. They're like, oh, I hate when things are gated off. And I'm like, hey, man, even some of the most celebrated games like Dark Souls, there are places that you cannot traverse until you got to kill these 4 big baddies before you can go here and go here. And I'm like, well, yeah, even I'm like, guys, a lot of games do this. So, even if they do it, it's not the end of the world. But if they let you go anywhere, that's fucking awesome.
I like because I end up killing them somehow, and I'm way too over level for the game part I'm in.
Where you are?
I always do that shit. I always kill somebody I shouldn't. Or do some fucked means.
Oh.
Like instigating some sort of game-breaking hack that will kill them. And then I'm like, oh, nice. I'm level 14 3 minutes into the game. And I run around and just terrorize people.
You know what I like about these games is you don't have to... They don't lock you into side quests for you in order to kill, like, important side people. Like, say, I just on accident killed these 2 really important Ronins. And it didn't I didn't get any I didn't get any information, no intel from my fucking ninja people or whatever. I didn't, you're supposed to find stuff and discover, oh, now I know where they are. I'm going to confront them. I just killed them on accident. And then it's it goes to that screen where it turns white. And then you defeated them. And I'm like, oh, oops. I was I killed 2 of the big ones. And I'm like, oh, I don't even know anything about them. So I'm missing out on the story. But I just find it funny how you can just, this person is unavailable until you do this path. They're like, you can just kill him.
Yeah, I was doing that in Assassin's Creed too. I was I just assassinated some random guy, and it was one of your main targets is down. I'm
exactly.
Who the fuck was this?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
What the hell?
Exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I know. I love that shit. Put that in more things.
Yeah, just it's
fucking hilarious.
It's funny. It's funny as fuck. We're like, oh, a really important person. Killed them on accident.
It's almost like a reverse nemesis system. Where it just implies that you have a relationship with these people, even though you're I don't remember him.
Yeah, what the fuck did this person do to me?
Who's Theodore the Orc?
Yeah, this is kind of the closest to a nemesis system that you can get without it doing the actual
exact
mechanics.
Same thing, yeah.
I love them. That was one of my favorite aspects of any video game.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I find it funny that
seeing
every
the
single
doubles
person
is crazy. When 2 people, when someone you had to kill
Were you
somebody,
there with me when I
fucked
was doing that 40-minute fight with that one guy?
What?
I was under leveled.
Oh.
I went to some place and I was doing some 40-minute fight with this orc in Middle Earth or whatever.
The game was
and
so
then
fun.
we were whittling each other down for a while, and then he got the upper hand, and some other fucking dude before he executed me cut him in the fucking stabbed him in the back or whatever.
Oh yeah.
He was like, you're my bitch now. I saved you.
And then another one killed that guy when he was about to kill you too.
Yeah, it was a whole.
And
train.
it's what's
cool.
happening?
Betrayals. You can get oh no, let's work together and kill this guy. That's cool. Mail's cool.
It's pretty cool.
I like that there was parts where the enemies would never stop spawning. So you could do forever combos. I would do, how you just keep chaining it together? And I was just getting thousands of hits. Just
Why would they keep fighting is the question. I don't know
because fighting is fun.
That's what's so funny. I'm at a certain point, you have to be okay, this guy's indestructible and he's going to kill
That's what I think
of
about
us.
with GTA when there's wow, it seems like 600 cops have perished in this hallway.
There's a pile of bodies.
I wonder if I might be the one to stop this.
He's the hero.
I have to
I love
remember-
that Carl Winslow shows up and he's like, I'm going to get you. And it's Carl, you dumb black bitch. And I shoot him in the head.
Oh, yeah, the Carl, the fat clown. Yeah.
Fucking
The fat black
You always
cop and-
treat him the
I
worst.
would call him Carl Winslow. The moment I saw, I was like, that's Carl Winslow. And I would always kill him immediately. He only shows up when it's 3 stars, though, because he has a shotgun.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do
I
remember.
love it. If I would terrorize, oh my god, I would go in one random turnpike. I'd get a car and bar everything off. So there'd be a bunch of cars in the way, and I would just slaughter cops for hours. In Red Dead, when you just go in a gun shop, you walk in below the gun owner's head
blow
off.
his head off first.
Immediately, you don't even talk to him. You just walk in, shoot him.
Immediately shoot him, and
And you
then
get behind the thing, and you're like,
motherfuckers
all right.
just funnel in and
you're
then
like,
just
all right.
blast them. I like getting the incendiary ammo because it'll set everything on fire. So unfortunately, the horses get it too in Red Dead.
Yeah.
But in regular GTA, it's just the cops, the SWAT. They're all on fire. And then they
I do that a lot.
just show up right away.
Whenever the laws have
They
to be
step over it and catch on fire themselves.
They do. It's
Whenever
so funny.
this is fucked up, but whenever I'm getting chased by the Pinkertons and like that, I do shotgun the horses so they fall off. The horses.
Sometimes you kind of have to. Because they're terrorizing you with the horse. You gotta,
Yeah, man.
You gotta
That
blast
horse
the
is
horse.
serious business.
And the horse, I get the thing down. I'm like, it's okay, Twinkle. I wouldn't shoot you with a shotgun. And I go out there. Or in freaking online, on GTA, on Grand Theft Auto Online for the 2 weeks I played it, I would dog tie people, tie them. Then I would go and I'd shoot their horses, and then I would drag them places where there's water, and I would just leave them in the water.
That is actually psychotic. I don't think I ever put that much method on. I was really on to the next thing.
It's funny, dude.
I mean, I believe it.
You can get out of it too if you quickly switch to your knife, but people don't do that. People aren't smart enough. So what I do is I just throw dragons when I let them drown. And it's bro, your horse is gone and you're about to drown, you dumb
drowning.
motherfucker.
That's crazy.
Have fun.
All right. Well, on that note,
That's deviant shit, man.
I'm real
there anything
gamer
else?
shit, dude.
is there anything else topic wise?
Ooh,
I don't remember.
yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen anything.
There's
one thing that I want to talk about.
One thing left.
There's a little drama unraveling in the YouTube community that I thought was interesting because I only found out about this. A lot of people didn't know that there was a lawsuit going on between this guy Carl Jopes. He's this, I think he's Australian, this Australian YouTuber.
Yeah, maybe.
That he normally makes videos about speed runs and really like impossible feats in games. And so at a certain point when he started seeing that calling people out for cheating and whatnot in games and claiming to have all this fake bullshit, like his channel started to blow up. So he started focusing on that quite a bit. And one of his biggest targets was a guy named Bill Mitchell, that he claimed to have like the Donkey Kong like arcade machine score and Pac-Man and all this stuff. And Carl Jobs went on a crusade essentially to prove that this guy's a fucking liar. Like Bill Mitchell's a liar. And there was another YouTuber named Apollo Legend that was doing the same thing. And so what happened is Bill Mitchell was suing, I think, Apollo Legend, or like cease and desist, doing stuff like that, like defamation type stuff. And around that time when that stuff was happening, that YouTuber Apollo Legend offed himself. He, like, for whatever, I guess he just he had a lot of mental health issues. And Carl Jobs was friends with that guy Apollo Legend. So what happened was Carl was like, "Oh, this is your fault, Bill." And went hard in the paint, just accusing him like your lawsuit and all the stuff that you're doing caused Apollo Legend to off himself. And so Bill Mitchell took Carl to court for defamation. But the thing is, and this is the thing I didn't know because I've only seen maybe like 4 or 5 of Carl's videos. I saw one about like this chick was lying about Monster Hunter. I saw talking about the completionist or whatever, like Mudahar was involved or some shit.
Right.
I've seen just a handful of them. So I didn't know anything about this lawsuit until yesterday. And I started watching some videos, getting all the gist of it and everything. And there was a court case and it was live. It was streamed and everything. And a lot of his fans were really surprised that it had anything to do with this guy Apollo Legend. Because the whole defamation, like Bill Mitchell was suing Carl Jopes for being like, "You're accusing me of causing the death of Apollo Legend," where there's no evidence of that. As a matter of fact, that Apollo Legend left a list of reasons why he did what he did, and there was people involved with it, and Bill wasn't on there at all. Mm-hmm. And Apollo's siblings said, like, yeah, it had nothing to do with Bill. And allegedly what was said in the court case was that even after that was proven, Bill was like, "Hey, man, like, leave me alone." Carl kept talking about it. Kind of like having a vendetta. He went way too hard in the paint, way too far, so then he got sued. Never mentioned the guy Apollo Legend in any of his videos. Carl talking about the lawsuit and everything. So everyone assumed that he was just getting sued specifically about, "Oh, you're accusing this guy of cheating." And so everyone thought it was that. And everyone thought like, "Oh, well, you should easily crush this guy because you proved in time and time again that he is cheating and he has fake scores." But it was never about that. So if you look at the comment sections on Carl's tweet, and then people are talking about on YouTube, they're like, "Wait a minute, this nigga was lying to us the entire time," when it was about this accusations of, "Oh, you caused his death." And so people saw the court case, they saw it live streamed, and Carl lost and has to pay almost like $500,000 in damages.
That sucks.
And so
Jesus Christ.
I just saw, I saw the comment section, so I was like, what the hell is this all about? I didn't know what any of this was. And I started reading the comments, and people are like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't accuse people of saying, "Hey, this dude killed himself because of this," like maybe you should have some self-reflection because... And so people are kind of a little bit weirded out, and I think they're having kind of like a moral dilemma because they always thought Carl was like a really good guy and he's doing really great work in the community, in the gaming industry. But now they're like, I saw people saying, "I've watched all of his videos keeping up with the court case and he never mentioned Apollo Legend once." And I'm like, that's really? I was like, really? That sounds insane to me.
I don't look, man. My brain is so removed from the drama aspect of content creation because I feel like unfortunately drama is the best way to tune the algorithm nowadays. Unfortunately,
of course, it's always
hard work don't matter no more. It don't matter.
It's always been quick, easy videos about shitting on somebody.
It doesn't matter how much time you put into a video. It doesn't matter sitting down and editing for 40 hours, they put a half an hour of video out. Somebody's gonna be like, "This new thing got revealed and it's gay," and then there's a black woman in a game in New York. I thought there were only Jews there. Like, it's gonna be shit like that. This is gonna ruin it. So it's like, look, man, I think, he can't deny that maybe making that video defaming that guy didn't help his mental situation. Like, that's undeniable, you know? Like,
Yeah,
that
it may not have helped,
It may
but-
not have been, like, the reason why, but it definitely didn't be like, you know what? That's the reason why I shouldn't kill
The
myself.
problem is, like, Carl didn't have any evidence that, like, oh, it definitely was because of this.
Of course.
That's,
Yeah, how would you
that's
even
the
prove
problem.
that?
And it's unfortunate that the dude did what he did and also had, like, I guess, notes or he had whatever, and it didn't link to Bill at all, that's really crazy to me. Where even though, because I bet Bill did probably contribute to the stress, you know, but it probably wasn't the main motivator. It was probably some deeper stuff that, you know, that we don't know about. Because I don't even know who Apollo Legend is. I just know. Oh, he was in the same realm as Carl, where they would talk about the what do you call it, like speed running and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And all that type of shit. And
don't
I mean, it's just weird though. There is something like, because he made a ton of videos on Bill Mitchell, Carl. And there is one thing that it almost never fails, like when you see people kind of go hard in the paint on like one person, like as if there's like a vendetta or something.
Right.
There's always a level of like projection. There's always something like there's always
Yeah,
something
for sure.
behind that, man. It's like I saw recently the quartering. The quartering's
He hasn't
in
died yet?
financial. No, unfortunately not, because he made millions, you know, doing the grift. But then he, like a fucking genius, the quartering like a genius, started a coffee company because that's what all the conservatives are doing. They're all. I just found out about
Wasn't that like
this.
Black Rifle or something?
Black Rifle's one. I was watching a stream and they were rifling off all of the like Stephen Crowder, all of them. They literally all have coffee companies, but they're all attached to like, you know, anti-woke stuff. So that's how you sell it. Cording thought he was trying to be cute by being, I'm gonna do it apolitical. I'm gonna have an apolitical. So it's called Coffee Brand Coffee. That's the name. Coffee Brand Coffee.
First of all, that's terrible.
Also, Jeremy, go down your piss
Apolitical
drain.
coffee is just normal coffee.
well, normal coffee, but
The idea that you would even say it.
Well,
like,
just-
I need apolitical coffee.
knowing the guy that, you know, he spends his entirety shitting on Brie Larson, which is the, you know, kind of my point of the crazy obsession vendetta they had with Brie Larson. I'm like, something's wrong with this fucking guy.
Is he even a comic book fan? Is he like a fan of that stuff?
I
Even?
personally,
I don't think so, no.
Personally, I don't think so. I think the only thing that he was actually a fan of was MTG. That was the only thing.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering. Do you think he got like banned or
Of
something?
course he's a Magic. Of course he's a Magic.
He got banned because of that situation that happened.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was though. I
There-
barely remember.
A guy attacked him.
I love
a guy
Magic.
Is that
in a
real?
dress attacked Jeremy.
I like Magic.
I thought that was so funny.
I like Magic a lot. Magic fans suck.
So-
I like Magic a lot.
So this Carl Jobs
They're
thing.
terrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, all right? Last thing I heard was he's Australian. So can you repeat that?
Let's go to the questions. Let's go to questions.
Carl
Let's just-
Jobs.
let's
In
go.
1993.
In
July,
1993.
the 4th of July, 1990. I don't know.
Carl Jobs
Carl
was
Jobs.
born in a middle-class home.
Why aren't they more like why aren't there
know.
more black video essay makers? Like where are we at in that space?
There's so
a few.
far like the biggest one right now is FD. But you know, he has a very specific lane of stuff that he talks
Signifier
about.
makes me so mad because he's so right about some things, and he says some shit. And I'm like, you fucking, oh my god, you're so black, bro.
What is that?
You're so like dumbly black, where it's like you are just. I understand.
Dumbly black.
Please elaborate.
Like I appreciate his ability to go into decipher things. Actually, being a sort of positive voice.
No, go into the negative thing you said.
Yeah,
I'm getting there. Into like the focus of the younger black community, helping them kind of unroot and detach from these very unhealthy political and like religious mentalities. But at the same time, it's like he almost has black exclusionary mentality where I'm like, bro, that is still stupid.
Can you give me like an example? Is there something in your
The way he
mind?
talks about white rappers in general, I'm like, my guy, like what?
Oh, because he doesn't like Mac Miller or something?
He doesn't like Mac Miller, and I think that's crazy. I can understand why you might not like him, but I think
Oh, he doesn't? I thought he did.
he doesn't
No.
like
I
Mac.
thought he respected him.
He
I
respects
doesn't
him.
like Mac Miller
He
because
respects
Mac
him.
Miller is
Because
a
I know,
little-
like, I remember him talking about LP. Like, he actually really respects LP.
Oh, well, how can you not if you're a rap fan? It's
well,
insane.
but he's white as shit.
I mean, LP is white as fuck, but he's also like, he lived a nigga's experience. If that makes any sense. If that makes
I know
any
what
sense.
you mean. I know what you
like,
mean.
He lives
he's
like,
grandfathered in, man. I get it.
he's like, it's the reason why like Puerto Ricans from New York can say nigga and no
Yeah.
one gets mad.
Yeah, he
even
feels-
the ones that definitely aren't black. It's like,
LP feels way less like quote unquote shoehorned than like say an Eminem does in a way that some people.
which is still stupid, but yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah,
right?
it's just it's not even Eminem's fault. It's really his accent. That's really the biggest problem that he has.
Really?
In my opinion, yes.
He sounds like a nigga?
Yes, the way that because it makes him feel shoehorned.
But that's
Even
how
though
they
it's-
talk, though.
No, listen.
But I get what you mean. I get the perception of people that
him
don't
growing up,
understand that.
that's
My
not
name's
how.
Marshall. Nice to meet you.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem. Most people develop their accents from their parents, from one or the other.
Yeah.
It's just like you can be British living in America, like say Michael Bisbee, the former UFC champion, middleweight.
Mm-hmm.
He has kids in America. He lives in America, and he has British. You know, his wife's British. His kids have British accents.
That's crazy.
It's not crazy. That is literally
Well,
how
dude, do you
it
remember
depends on how you learn English.
Do you remember that-
Sorry,
is-
not English,
that-
your language.
Do you remember
That
that
is
story
true.
about like? Do you remember that story about like a bunch of little kids were in the U.S. were getting British accents because they were watching Peppa Pig so much when they were like, growing, this is real. So like there's a bunch of kids in like the Midwest with like vaguely British accents.
I guess that makes sense.
guess-
Like for me particularly, my person that raised me speaks 2 different languages.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a Spanish accent, and I don't have a Caribbean accent.
How about like did they like because I guess at least it's from my experience.
My
like,
grandma speaks patois. Like when she speaks English, it's patois pretty much.
So I guess this
And
is,
when she speaks Spanish like every day.
so this is one thing that I like the people that spend. It's not even like a I want to differentiate. I don't want to say it's like bad parenting or anything. It's people that spend a significant amount of time with their parents in a way that say TV didn't raise them or something.
I mean,
Sure.
I mean, like we're of the TV raising generation.
Right.
That is
so
what
it's
we
more of
are.
a, like one of my friends. His accent is like boring Western American dialect, but his parents are thick Spanish accents. They're from Mexico, but they spent no time.
Yeah.
They threw him into elementary school, and then he just watched a bunch of television, so he learned English that way. So he doesn't sound like them, but usually the people that like learn from like they'll learn like. It's just like I guess it just depends on like the time that you spend developing where you're developing your language.
I
from
guess
mostly.
it does because it depends on what you're exposed to
in
heavily.
a way that I guess what I'm trying to say is it's clear that Eminem mostly developed his his dialect through his friends.
People around him, yeah.
People around him, and not whatever the fuck his mom's name I forgot. Kim? No, like
No,
that's,
I don't.
that's his
Remember, I don't
chick.
remember what his mom's name is. either.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Miss Mathers, whatever the fuck that bitch. name
Mother
is.
Mathers.
The
Mother
woman,
Mathers.
the woman that he doesn't like very much.
Yeah. So they probably just been. I don't know what's going on with the dad. Did he die? I don't know anything about.
I just don't think his dad was
actually.
present. I don't think his dad was present at all.
Is he alive? I never even thought
Kingston's
about
dad
that.
is the same person.
Yeah.
Eminem, the guy that's nearly my dad's age, is my dad's his dad. He's actually black then, technically.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's technically black.
He was
Completely
just albino.
vindicated.
He's-
Completely vindicated.
I think it's. I think people don't. I don't. I
he
think,
was dropped in like a bleach bucket by accident.
I think the people that don't like Mac is. It's. I guess because Mac is like very white boy,
Why do people like?
and
Mac?
he doesn't. He doesn't try to not be.
I feel
but
like
he-
that's exactly what I respect about him.
I think he just like to be, and I think he goes through like he went through like a very like serious evolution in his music where it's like I made music like this for a while, but I like soul and jazz and funk music.
I don't like that he's named after a beer.
Miller,
Miller.
the Miller. You know, Miller beer is named after people. You know that, right?
You're saying Mac Miller named. You're saying that
No,
company
you
is
just
named
said
after Mac
People.
Miller?
They don't have the people.
He doesn't know that there's an infamous interview with Mac Miller where he's like, "Oh, my 2 favorite things. I got my name from McDonald's and Miller Lite."
And Miller Lite. It's me, Mac
That's
Miller.
crazy.
Mac Miller.
That's insane. But
you know,
yeah,
if you said that to somebody, they would believe you too.
someone really fucking stupid would believe me.
Yeah, most people.
So I'm good fortune.
Hey, did you know it worked?
I think it's. I don't know. I think
Hey,
some of the-
audience. Hey, honest, did you know?
Shut up. Disrespecting
In
people that.
1994.
Oh my god! Someone emulate me! Oh my god! But yeah, so I don't know. I like Signifier a lot.
McDonald Miller was born to a middle class.
He devalues some stuff that I don't appreciate. He talked about like black love and like how like black centric love is important, but like. Which I agree it is important because like there is technically a war on blackness, but like at the same time it's
Was that his like swirl economics video or something like that?
It's like my nigga, I agree with. I think he's a really smart man, and I think he is very aware of a lot of the political and social things that go on. But I just also don't like how like racial centric things can get, even though because it. To still abide by those problematic things, and even though we know they're not real, is really stupid to me. But they are real because they've been made to be real by people constantly enforcing them.
Yeah, of course.
So it is a double-edged sword of like idiocy.
Look, man, I'll just say that if
he's a smart man, very intelligent guy.
I'll just say this: if you don't find yourself having issues with any creator or anyone that's an intellectual or anything, you're probably in a cult. You know what I mean?
Probably, yeah.
So, like, I think there's nothing wrong with you having... Like, I still haven't necessarily completely let go of him going over that alternative influence network thing. Where I'm like, you're a smart man, and you're stupid enough to believe this thing is fucking
crazy.
real.
Yeah,
like, you're fucking...
Everything I hear about this guy, like, I kind of feel the same way that I feel about... Like, the way that Derek feels about Hereditary is kind of the way I feel about this guy. It's just like, I don't know if he's really saying anything based on the things that I'm hearing people talk about him saying.
I think he's intelligent. I think he's an intelligent
like, what
guy.
is he saying? Like, there's something to the blackness of towels. Like, I don't understand what the fuck he's talking about.
I just don't...
Hereditary from Derek is funny because like it is a good movie, but like
it's a good movie. Yeah, I like it.
But like the way Derek's dislike alongside people's like. Making Derek dislike it more because it turns into theatrics. That's what it's turned into.
I don't
this
even,
is like his Imagine Dragons.
Yeah,
at this point,
it's not even. So the thing
no,
is,
it's not.
No,
it's not. You hate them. You hate them like in your outside
well, see,
life.
I actually
Derek doesn't give a fuck about them outside of.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm saying like through their lens though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
like me and Joe Budden.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Good.
Like Joe.
Good.
Like I think
the
Joe
president.
Budden's, yeah. Exactly.
President Joe Budden would. Jesus Christ!
I'll take it, dude.
Stop talking about this shit in 2028.
I'll take it over anything.
I hate that
it's
guy.
It's crazy that like
pump it up and you get shot in the back of the head.
That's a terrible song. I've never liked it. I'll be honest.
I used to love that song when I was little.
Dude.
I was also 4, not
That's
4,
fair.
7 maybe.
If you're like
Those
under
are very different ages.
If you're under 13, I feel like once you hit 13, you have no more excuse to like liking terrible music.
That's not
like
true.
I think
That's
so.
not true.
I think. What's the cutoff for you then?
I think until you were exposed to real music.
No,
I think when you can really understand like a musical, like a bar or like a whole verse of a song, I think at that moment.
Okay, like
okay.
Generally speaking, that's true. But like, let's say hypothetically, Derek, there's a child who's been kept in a cell for 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's never heard anything, and the first thing he hears is like, I don't know.
Get it, I came to get it.
Sure, yeah, and he's like, whoa, what is this? It's something I've never heard before.
He starts his little chain gets a little taut, so he gets up and he starts dancing as he's hooked to a wall. And he's dancing.
I honestly, in that scenario, it might. That's crazy.
The idea of a little kid that's
why is
in
it
a
like
basement,
that?
and it's like a little glimmer of light comes in. He's got a ball and chain on his leg, and he starts dancing and pumping up because it's the only happiness he has.
Why is it like that? That's crazy.
I mean, I guess he's like reaching to the sky, the light in the sky, and like
that
dancing.
sucks. That your like your beacon, your muse is Joe Budden. That sucks.
And he's just
Look, in your scenario, you're either absolutely delighted and you're crying like you're hearing like the idea of when people were hearing those French opera people in Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yeah,
he breaks
yeah.
into the office and he starts playing the opera, and then like motherfuckers are like so touched by it. It could be.
I've never seen this fucking movie.
I hate you so much.
Wait, what's the Shawshank Redemption about?
No, but you haven't. some dude gets shanked, but he's seeking redemption.
He's
after
seeking
he gets
redemption for
shanked.
this.
There's
Yeah.
some guy named Shank who was
Shaw.
shot.
Shank
Shut
someone.
the fuck up!
And he got
Shut the
redemption.
fuck up! You just said some guy named Shank that got shot. Did you just say that? What the fuck are you saying?
That is still better what you just said.
A guy named Shank that got shot and he's seeking redemption for it. No, yeah, what's it about? It's about like,
Oh God!
is that the one? No, that's
Andy Dufresne
Andy
got
Dufresne. Yeah.
shot by Shank.
Andy
I know-
Dufresne, a man
I know,
made 85% out of piss. He
I know
could
Morgan-
come his way through solid steel.
I know Morgan Freeman like digs a hole, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
Morgan Freeman digs a hole running away from the main captain guard, Mr. Krabs.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like crabs with like a Q?
yeah, Quabs.
Crabs.
Q-U-A-B-S.
Crabs. Like
Quabs.
Q.
Quabs.
Crabs. Q.
Fucking
Quabs.
stupid. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
No, I've seen this. No, I didn't.
Yeah. But no, look,
You've
man.
seen like 7 movies, and
You
you're
have
so
seen
willing
about
to say
7.
things are bad, and you're like, bro, you've seen nothing. You've seen Spider-Man 2 and you've seen Spider-Man 2, then you've taken every clip, re-edited it, and like, oh, I've seen 6 movies because you keep reorganizing Spider-Man 2 clips.
That'd be amazing.
I do find it fascinating that
I
there's
wonder
some,
what that would feel like to watch.
If you took out every moment of Spider-Man, of Mary Jane in every Spider-Man movie and watched it all together, would it be a better movie?
Maybe.
You know
No,
what?
it wouldn't.
Can
It
you?
wouldn't make sense.
It would be
somebody,
com-
I need
no.
somebody to do me a favor. I need somebody to, at least with Spider-Man 1, maybe you want to start with 2, it doesn't matter. Maybe, no, start chronologically, because I want you to do it entire, the trilogy. But just, I want you to cut it together. People have done this before with short clips. But just the characters taking breaths. So absolutely.
I know what you mean, yeah.
So no dialogue whatsoever. Just,
I feel like the first one was James Franco for some reason.
The first one.
Oh no!
Brilliant,
One of the first ones is definitely that fucking teacher in Spider-Man 1, the bald,
the one with that fucking immense presence.
the bald black teacher who's like who
this
looks like
again.
he's the same age as the students because all
He
the
looks
students are
younger
30.
than them. Actually,
He looks a little bit younger. Yeah,
We-
he's like, you're failing my class.
oh, right. Right, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask you.
I think about that guy all the time because I'm just like, what
wonder
the
where he
fuck are you
went.
doing? Yeah, where
outta
did he
here,
go?
Where he went? He died.
He probably
He's
died.
probably
he
deceased.
probably got
He probably
leveled.
caught a car in the back. Or he's one of the people that,
Anyway.
when
Let's move on to questions.
Nigga.
he's one of the people that went
nigga.
when Doc Ock threw the fucking
The car, it hit it.
No, when he
Oh.
threw the coins, it hit him
Oh,
in
it
the
hit-
back.
the coins
and
hit
it
him.
paralyzed him.
So he just went to the bank.
Blink.
Oh man, I was just in the first one. Oh
I still can't get over Doc Ock throwing the car at Peter. I still can't get over that.
yeah.
I can't get
Nigga,
over
what
the.
did you like? I almost in his head, he like almost like, oh shit, like he didn't
He was like,
mean
oh,
to
that
do
was
it.
a bad idea.
Well, my thought is he's crazy, and it doesn't really matter if he kills him or not because like if he kills him, Spider-Man's gonna find him. That's kind of my.
I don't-
Is
I
that
don't-
what you thought? Like he would
That's the
find
Well,
safe
it?
that's a
assumption.
reason. That's a way to write it off. You know what I mean?
Oh, so he was like, oh, I was gonna flatten him, and instead I'm now
I was gonna flatten him, but he's alive. I guess.
So
I'll fucking,
now I'll
you
be
know.
like, hey, I need Spider-Man.
For a genius,
an interesting
for a
perspective.
genius, that's really stupid.
It's
but
extremely
but-
brother,
stupid.
Norman Osborn stepped into a green tube. Like all those geniuses are stupid.
I think
All that green galaxy gas, that shit was
yeah,
dope, dude.
Yeah, he's doing
he was
whippets.
giggling. He was
funny, dude.
giggling like a motherfucker in there.
This is amazing.
He's just high. Green Goblin doesn't exist.
Dude, I
It's
saw
just him being so high. He
I
starts
saw
tripping.
the Green Goblin's cock, dude.
The Green Cock Goblin.
Dude, JoJo was watching this crazy ass movie that, you know, since I wasn't paying attention, it seemed like a fever dream. But I guess it was a bunch of stories being told through the same actors.
Oh, so it's Willem Dafoe.
So Willem Dafoe is in it. Emma Stone.
Oh.
I forgot who else is in it. You get to see Emma Stone tits, ass. You get to see Willem Dafoe and cock. Willem Dafoe and Emma Stone were making out at some point. I was like, I'm on my computer screen. What the fuck am I? What the hell is this?
What is this thing you're talking about?
It's a movie. It's a movie that made by some crazy director. I don't know who it is. I only have a little bit of
Does Emma
context.
Stone look weird in it?
Is it a variation of?
She has different. She looks different in it. Every
Does she have
time.
like thick eyebrows or whatever?
And I think in one of the iterations, like because it's like it's
Oh.
different scenes. It's
Okay,
like
yeah, I have
they're
no idea
telling
then.
stories, but they're using the same characters. And at one point, there's like these guys are reminiscing over a sex tape that they made. So it's like
Wild.
Emma Stone and all these other people, and I'm like, oh, whoa, fuck! I never thought I'd see Emma Stone's tits. It's crazy.
That is nuts.
I'm like, what the hell? He's like, and I see the.
I put my phone down and then I'm doing this and it's typing.
Having a keyboard for your phone is
That is
fucking-
pretty wild.
No, there's no keyboard.
Oh, but it's working.
It's working.
Typing.
But yeah, well, I'm sure somebody listening right now knows what I'm talking about, and they're like, "Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
I never thought that I was gonna see Willem Dafoe like his dick root, and see his pubes in the beginning of his shaft." I was like, "Oh, I never
sure.
knew that."
Yeah, me neither.
No, but I'm actually the funny thing is, I was like. I was much more. I just thought it's like, hey, Green Goblin's cock. I just never
Was
thought
it green? Was it bright green?
It was turning green. It was.
That's crazy.
The green was creeping up his head of his
You
head
saw
of
it, and
his
then they
dick.
cut away before it finished, and he started making out with Emma Stone, and he starts laughing maniacally.
He starts laughing in her mouth.
And then,
All right.
and then he shoved the
Let's move on
bomb.
And shoves a bomb down her throat.
Let's move on to some questions.
Wait, I have one word. I have one last thing.
Godspeed,
I have
Miss
one last
Stone.
thing. I have one last thing. Do you remember the part where the coin falls down and then what's his name from
Joel
Community
McHale, yeah.
reaches for it and Aunt Meg hits him? I would have punched the fuck out of her. She would have hit me. I would have turned back to her and just struck.
That would have been funny as fuck.
That's a great
Struck.
interjection.
That would have been funny. Let's
Would
be
you have
real.
not? Would you have not been upset if this bitch was? There's no.
Would I have struck
For
an old
what
lady for a fucking dollar?
Yeah,
no.
it wasn't a dollar. It was gold. It was a gold coin.
It was a gold coin. What is a gold coin worth?
Would you,
I don't know. Probably
As-
a lot.
as the Green Goblin, would you have struck her when she smacked you for reaching for the pie?
I think he wanted to. I think he was like this fucking old bitch.
Ow! Ow! And then he just winds up.
He goes, ow, and then he stands up and he like.
So he starts morphing
It's almost like
up.
it's almost like the
Iron
way.
Man.
It's almost like the way those terrible AI.
Oh, yeah, where
videos
they
go,
just
where they
start
just like he
moving.
just,
or a
becomes
cat
the Green
gets
Goblin.
human arms for some reason.
That's exactly what it's like. That's exactly what it was like when you described Pizza Time, because it was kind of grounded. And then you just went wild with it, like because they fired him right for saying the N-word or whatever. And then you just immediately take off. Then he just starts hovering without a glider and start throwing bombs. That's like the AI videos.
Is the AI just a map of my mind? Could you
Basically,
imagine?
basically.
They get like a scan of my mind and it's like, all right, let him just.
Dude, they're gonna imprison you, put all these tubes like ChatGPT. What are they? Open source? They're gonna
Yeah.
kidnap you and put all these tubes in you. And
I gotta
shit.
take. I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
I gotta take a little break.
Oh
I'll be right
man,
back.
this is the first time.
Yeah, it's the first time.
He's never done that before.
Yourselves. You can't really switch.
No, don't put it on me. Yeah, just
You guys
yeah,
can switch it if you want.
yeah.
All right, I guess we'll get into some questions then. All right.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
heard the first one. You guys can read that one.
All
No, we're not
right,
doing that. We're good.
Hey, it's me. Hey, it's me, Chris.
I'm Chris. I'm currently wetting my pants. Help!
Oh, there's so much piss on my pants.
So we're gonna get into some questions. Thank you for our patrons
No.
on patreon.com/snark tank. We
I
$5
love saying the N-word.
Stop. For $5 a month, you can actually have you
I'm
can have
a
your questions
hard
asked.
nigga.
Stop, dude. I'm trying to think.
Chris, stop.
No, you're fired. You're fired. I'm Chris Raygun.
Chris, what you need to calm down, Chris.
No, you're black. You're black. I hate you. You're black.
Hey, slow. We're all adults. We're all adults here in this room.
No, I'm racist. I'm waiting for. Is he okay in there?
I'm troubled by a series of constant orgasms. I can't stop it.
My dick is 9 inches soft. Deal with it.
9 inches soft is crazy.
That's amazing, man.
That's crazy.
Can I see it? Can I see it?
What a threat.
Can I see it, Chris? Can I see it?
I fucked up and I lost the questions. So.
I want to see it.
You lost the questions.
Yeah, this fast.
I don't know how the fuck he did that.
How'd you even fucking do that?
I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm at. First question. This
gonna-
question comes from.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm back.
Ew. Ew. I don't like how you matched this cadence exactly almost. That was disgusting.
I'm Chris Raygun.
I took everything in me to not just say the hard R over and over and over. And over.
I was thinking it the whole time, but
I
I
was
was like,
just
I
gonna
gotta
do it, and I was like, I don't want to
All right,
edit that out.
I'll read it. Since it took you 5 straight minutes to read a single question.
It's being confidence. Let me do this one.
You
I
could
got
have
it.
just talked over me like you normally do.
I am Derek and I love Hereditary. Would you rather have a loving relationship with your father or or be a gay retard, Mr. Sweeney? I don't know.
Wait,
who would
is,
not?
Is this correct?
It's
The question
to me.
directed towards you?
It's to me. I
So
guess.
would you rather have a loving relationship with your father or being a gay retard? Was that
Yeah.
the question?
Yeah, that's the caliber
You
of
spent-
questions that are paid that people pay to ask us.
That rules. So what do you got?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes on this. No, preferably with
pussy.
no, preferably words.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have a relationship with my dad. I guess. I don't know. I think I'd go.
I like that he's even like thinking about it. I guess
It took him a while to reach that
like my
conclusion.
dad.
I guess. I don't know.
Loving a relationship with my father seems kind of poggers.
That does seem kind of poggers.
What's wrong with being a gay retard?
I just don't
That's
want to be
true,
one.
actually.
I would just rather not be one. I'd rather have a relationship with my father more than like being a gay retard.
You're okay.
If that's what,
Call
if
him
that's,
up then, idiot.
Call him up. You do it. You first. Sorry. That was so disrespectful.
Wait, me call my dad or call your dad?
You call your dad first. It's like, oh.
I mean, I'll go to the cemetery real quick.
Hello, Kingston. Dig up this dude. Dig
Hey,
up this
nigga.
sleeping soul. That's
Hey,
so-
nigga, what you doing?
Wake up, nigga. Get your bitch ass.
Hello, Kingston. It's me, your daddy.
It's your daddy.
A British man. Hello, boy.
It's me, your daddy.
It's me, Daddy Kingston.
I'm thinking. Never mind.
Daddy Kingston.
I love your show.
It's a fine romp. It is. Yes.
all right, let's
He
see.
can talk like that, and it sounds disgusting.
Yeah,
when
does he
speaks
wear like
that?
one of those fucking like World War II style hats, like the German things, and he has like a fucking musket and shit?
Does he wear a little helmet with like a little hole at the top with a little little tuft of hair sticking out?
Yeah.
like the ones they give at those special hospitals.
Those are cool.
That was the most. That was the most mentally deficient I've seen a person in person.
Who's that?
Does he have one of those helmets with a little hole in the top where a little tuft of hair sticks out that they sell at those special hospitals?
What's the Ray? The guy that died. Oh, Ray Stevenson. Here we go.
Ray Stevenson.
Yeah. So I wanted to pull up Ray Stevenson and RRR. Like I pictured your dad like would drip in like a gun like this.
Oh my god, is that the guy that like shoots in like from the cars?
He fucking hovers.
Yeah, he jumps and hovers.
The fucking car gets hit by a fucking tree, and then he launches, stays in air, aims his gun, and then shoots the tire of the car he's chasing, and then the fucking car projectile flips to the right.
It really
It's
is so
amazing.
cool.
It's amazing.
When he was fighting that tiger, I was like, "This is insane."
dude,
Fighting tigers.
that movie.
I'm fighting tigers.
Like they got it. They got the assignment. They get it.
That was one of the best watches I've ever had on
It's-
a movie.
It really was magical.
You ever think about? You ever think about?
You realize there's no street food being sold in that movie?
Yeah, that was before. Like it was like remember how Iran used to be like a utopia, and then like the island toll and all that shit. It's
Okay,
basically
Have you ever? I really want to.
what happened. What happened? That one, yeah, let's
You
get
know,
it.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah,
Have you ever truly envisioned a crouching tiger?
That's not hard to envision. at
No,
all.
like bipedal.
Oh, and
That's
it's
not
like
exactly hard to envision at all. Either.
yeah, it's like Tiger Man. Like
Yeah.
a were tiger.
Or like a proper like disgusting like squat.
and how
A
does
bipedal
'Cause
squat
they
by
already
a
do
cat
stuff like
person.
that kind of.
Cats?
When they go into their thing when they're standing like this,
I've never seen a big cat do that.
big
I have.
bipedal cat?
You have?
you've never seen a bipedal cat like standing like sort of upright with its feet on the ground. I've
Not like a
seen that.
guy. Not like a
You're
fucking.
talking about like a cat just sitting, like
Yeah.
in how they sit.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about they're actually just
They're on their legs.
they have long legs, and now they're crouching, like a were cat, a were tiger.
a were tiger.
Yeah.
No weirder.
And where does the dragon hide? They're too
I don't
big.
know.
Probably
Like out of sight.
under the tiger.
The dragon's out of
Under the
sight.
tiger.
Yeah, he can't see me.
You can't see me. It's
He
like
can't
fucking 100 feet long.
it's like 40,000 times bigger than the fucking thing. All right. Divest thyself of wenches, anoint thy flesh with the homies, something he cuts off. But he goes, Did you guys know? Did you know?
You know,
Did you know?
in 1983,
In 1983. No, did you know male bees' cocks explode when they come, resulting in their death just seconds later? How would it alter human society if we were like that? Everything would be different.
We would.
Everything
not-
would be different.
we wouldn't make it.
There'd be no men.
There would be nothing.
There
Really.
would be no men.
men?
There'd be like
What are we
They'd
gonna
be-
do, Kingston? What
men
are we
would be a
doing
lot more
men?
scared. That's it.
I love you, Kingston. I love you so much. Me and your puppy.
Me, Jordan Peterson, and your dad.
Yeah, and your dad. Me and Jordan. It's me, Jordan.
We're
Peterson.
eating nothing but carne together.
Carne and salt, but salt actually burns my throat.
1 gallon of salt, please. Hold the air.
You are so good to me, Jordan Peterson. You are so good. It's me, Kingston's dad. I love you.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
I love you too. It's me, Jordan Peterson.
Yes, you're great. I love when you say your own name.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it's me too. Kingston's dad.
It's me as well, Jordan Peterson.
Son, me and Jordan Peterson love you so much.
Son, me and your dad love you so much. I'm Jordan Peterson.
This is so stupid.
Jordan's gonna be so offended. He's like, hey, how's your newest page? He was about to subscribe 25 page, and then he heard this, and he's
Yeah,
like,
he heard this and he was
That's
like,
not funny.
He goes, oh.
I can't remember the last time I fucking earnestly awed in that for that reason. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
like a cat or something.
Man.
he's driving by in a car.
Yeah, he's- Jordan Doppler effect Peterson over there. We all know him. What if that's the only way he could speak? Was like driving by real quick.
Hey. I'm Jordan Peterson.
Where's dinner?
This nigga get famous.
He's rounding the block each time. It takes a good 2 minutes between these
I can't
phrases.
stop. Car will explode.
waste. A waste.
He completely wastes. He coughs. All right, Josie and the Pussycats. Right? How you doing?
I'm A-okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that fucked me up.
Glad to hear it, son.
I'm so glad to hear that.
So glad.
Josie and the Pussycats, right? He says, "Hey, Snarkies, throw back to episode 0 and the first question asked by a guest because Derek never got to answer the question." I feel like this.
Oh, interesting.
That can't be true. Because I feel like this must have come up before. What's the worst thing you ever stole? And I don't mean no
Ew.
sweet pussy's virginity. What is that?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's not good.
Well, I'm like drinking this, and it's like,
What could possibly be wrong with it that deep in? What'd you find?
well, I'm just seeing like. I think this is just caramel. I'm gonna say it's just the caramel, right?
That
It's
looks
not like like old fucking milk turning into cottage cheese. Oh man! If that's the case, I'm fucked.
Oh, no.
Oh no! I'm gonna just stop just for
Yeah, I
safe
can't believe I
measure.
drank all that mold.
I mean, I drank almost half of it.
1 gallon of mold.
That's like fucking mid-stroke. Oh no, this is a guy. It's like, bro, you've been at it for 20 minutes.
1 gallon of mold, please.
Black.
Delicious.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we must have asked this. I feel like it's even been presented in this way. Like, I feel like
Craziest
I've had.
thing we've stolen?
No, I've even heard. I feel like we've answered that. Not only that question, it was many episodes ago, probably, but like I feel like it's even been presented in that way, where it's like Derek never got to answer this. This was the first question ever asked.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
That seems
But
like
you're
it has
probably
to be,
right.
But
It just seems like it just seems familiar to me.
But I guess it is. It is true that it wasn't answered on that episode, and then it was answered later on.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, but it's probably been like 100 episodes,
Yeah.
so whatever.
okay, bye.
And the
Back
question, it was craziest thing we ever stole, right?
Yeah. Wait, it's craziest thing we ever stole, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Wait, one second.
That's the craziest thing I ever stole right
One sec,
there.
one sec, one
The
sec.
understanding right out of his head.
The knowing. You can't know anymore.
Craziest nigga I ever robbed.
Steve.
Yeah, the dude.
Carl Winslow. I robbed him of his life.
Carl
Robbed him of his
Winslow.
life.
While he was on duty, he was crazy.
He was like,
I picked up Urkel by the
Laura,
shins and
he
hit him with
shot
him.
him in the back of the head.
That's insane.
Yeah, I had Laura gunned her head, and I was like, "Put your weapon down, Carl. Take your pants off. Now beat off." beat your dick to completion, and she's crying. And then once he fucking busts, I just blast him.
He must I shoot her and shoot him.
That's such a horrible way to go. You jack off in front of your daughter, then she gets shot, and then you get shot.
That is fucking evil. That's heinous. That's just such a confused. That's like if Joel Miller was killed with like a mummified Steve Urkel,
That is so.
swinging him around by his shins.
Mummified Steve Urkel.
It's a Stefan. It's a freaking Stefan doll.
Oh
That
my
is
god.
so freely evil. That's not human evil.
No, that's like
that's
supreme.
a concept of evil.
That's
That's supreme evil.
You've leveled up. You're now like you're prestige evil now. You're like,
Yeah, that's psychotic at that point.
yeah. Oh my god,
He's like, is that good?
Anyway, I hope that.
that's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Anyway, I hope that answers your question.
It's like somebody going buying puppies from a mill and then curb stomping them.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
I don't think any of us have actually.
I've never stolen anything
Stolen
crazy.
anything
Like I've
crazy,
stolen like
right?
a Hershey bar or something.
I've stolen like packs of cards when I was younger and stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all stuff like that. Like maybe if you want to talk about most expensive,
I can't
it's just
remember.
games from Amazon when I worked there. That was
Yeah.
it.
I can't remember. I'm so like,
Just think.
I can't. I feel like I'm such a good fella now.
Edward.
I'm such a good guy. I'm such a good heroic fella now.
Yeah, people have stolen some expensive stuff from me, but yeah.
Oh,
Some guy ran
Yeah.
past me. I think I told the story of the episode. Some guy ran past me and just took my Game Boy and tried to run with it. But then my cousin was picking me up, so he saw the guy run with my Game Boy and caught him and beat him up pretty bad.
Wait,
good.
you're that guy's cousin?
He was definitely a black man and much older than me.
It was
you
by
don't know
disguise.
Yeah,
He was in a fucking suit, like a gangly suit.
That is cool.
Then he
That's cool.
crawls out in pain. Ah, damn it!
It's like that fucking MODOK looking dude from Invincible. I can't remember his name.
Rex?
No, yeah, well, yeah.
Rex?
Well, no, but like, yeah, no, but yeah, no, but yeah.
Oh, you mean like
The
Rex's
little fucking,
DNA?
the little fucking,
yeah, the little
the
baby.
guy.
Yeah, the fact that they didn't like kill him is crazy, or like
Yes.
something like that. That was like
Kill who?
supposed to be more realistic, but the fact that Robot took Rex's DNA,
Yeah.
and like cloned
And everybody was, like, cool
himself,
with it?
everybody was like, "All right, Rex." I would have been like, "I'm gonna blow you up right now."
It
Well,
is
I also
kind
think
of.
that
You
like
have to go to jail. You have to go
the
to
monster
jail.
girl. I'm like, how are you cool with this? You know how they like get closer and shit. And I'm
I-
like, how are you cool with this?
We did an episode all about Invincible.
We did.
On our Patreon. You can go over to patreon.com/Snark and go over there.
Do it now, or you will be. Will Carl Winslow you?
We'll do it. Anyway, Saddam Iser wrote in. Says, "What's good? My favorite non-white white supremacist." Well, thank you. Great.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you know that.
Are we
I
non-white?
tried-
Are we supremacists but non-white
Listen,
ones?
we don't have time.
Okay.
I tried watching that Jubilee video with Sam Cedar, and the gay guy in it convinced me that us LGBTQ people need our own versions of Uncle Tom or Coon.
Yes.
Got any suggestions? I don't think we're at liberty to suggest.
I am.
I just don't have any ammo. I'm like, damn, I'm not prepared.
Yeah, I don't have anything clever that I think would work.
What would you call him? Because everything that's like derogatory.
Is just derogatory.
Yeah, like,
it's not even like fancy.
I guess they have to make it. So this is your task to make something up. There's not enough time to think because right now I'm trying to think and nothing cool is popping in my head.
Yeah,
It would just be homophobic, and I don't want to go there right now. That's it. I would catch too wide of a net and not even people that don't deserve to be in it.
I was trying to think of something like.
Like the Hispanic guy that like goes up there and he thinks he cooks by just using a bunch of like religious fucking talking points, and it's like you're not cooking. You sound stupid, my nigga.
Did you see Russell
Yeah.
Brand try that with Bill Burr recently?
No.
He tried to
They talk together? They tag?
No, not together. But he was like commenting on. He was commenting on his.
I love the. Oh, wait, go ahead.
I love Elon Musk.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy, is it? It's
crazy.
really nuts.
It's really
the way
funny.
we've got to figure everything out,
I
right?
love his cock.
It's crazy.
It's funny because
I used to
Crazy.
do drugs and rape a lot of people.
There are so
but
many.
now I'm different. Ever since getting to the Greek, I'm just,
Ever since getting to the
ever since getting to the Greek, I'm a fucking freak now. I love Jesus.
It's
I love
funny
Jesus.
because
I love Jesus.
he tweeted something, right, and then like I'm pretty sure seconds I was like, this guy's a fucking rapist. I was just like,
well,
what
dude,
the fuck?
Yeah, well,
That's so bluntly mean.
I think
Kyle
Kalinske
said that. I was like,
Kyle said it.
He's on another All-Star run where he's just
Well,
like
he's also
sniping
like-
niggas.
that's how I found it. That's how I saw that video.
Oh.
Kyle covered it. Where it was just like, I didn't even know he talked about it. I didn't even know Russell Brand was doing anything.
Kyle is
Yeah, I thought he was laying low, but I guess not.
Kyle's the character who's in his super and he's just wilding on people and you're like, well,
He just doesn't care
Get at
anymore.
him.
He's like,
No, but he was.
he doesn't care about being apologist to them anymore.
Yeah.
He's trying to insult them. That's
I just
it.
can't remember what the fucking thing was. But it was like something along the lines of like Bill Burr was on like some late night show and he was talking about how like, man, people with billions of dollars aren't happy with their billions of dollars. It's crazy, you know. And then Russell Brand's like, well, it's a little crazy thing to say, right? Because money can't really buy happiness. You can still be sad if you got a lot of money. And then a fucking Victorian child dies behind them.
I always want to bash people like that in the fucking brain.
And then Guts from Berserk appears and drops his sword on his head as hard as he can, splitting the floor, cracking the camera.
I can't stand that shit. Especially, you always hear that from rich assholes too.
We need
No,
more
seriously.
villains.
Look,
we need more like we need more politically savvy villains.
We do.
I just need. People just need to be beaten up, dude.
We need more people that are like, hey, I'm
imagine-
gonna do bad stuff to bad people.
Imagine if Russell just caught some hands. I mean, was that funny?
Ow! Stop it!
Oh, stop it!
He sounds like such a fucking fable.
yeah.
You're like a fable guy.
Yeah, he doesn't sound. He sounds like he's always in character.
You fucking muppet! Leave me alone!
Because I'm like, that's not how. That's not it. That is not a regional dialect in your country.
I'm
what
the
you're doing.
fastest grifter in Albion.
I want Russell Brand to wake up in a room filled with cement.
Like,
How does that work?
like, is he encased in it?
Like,
So it hasn't purely dried yet.
like he wakes up, right, and he looks around and there's nowhere to see. It's just cement everywhere.
So he doesn't know it's cement.
And he's like, it's like, oh, why is it so dark in here? It feels rather coarse and stuff. And he tries to go to his door and he can't because he can't move because he's encased in cement. Not encased, but he's like, imagine.
I'm imagining him in like he's in a room full of cement and he's the only space not occupied by cement.
It's like if you
he's like almost like
burying somebody,
levitating.
like burying
like
somebody alive, like burying somebody alive.
Perfectly his ratio, however tall he
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
Like, that's the only
That's
part.
terrifying.
His
Totally.
dimensions, his only.
He can't even open his mouth.
He's like, what's going on here? And all he hears is like, yeah, the nuke will be tested in 25 minutes, and he's just stuck in there. And you give him the tiniest little fucking plastic spoon to dig his way out.
Don't worry, man. I'll bust you out.
Oh, it's
me, Joe Rogan.
that's right. It's I love his impression of Joe Rogan. It's so fucking not Joe Rogan.
So it's
fucking Krillin
If
every
you-
time.
basically
up.
it's like flash skits. If
No,
you-
I know what you're doing.
I mean, that's what
and
it
I know
is.
what it is,
It's
but
flash
it's so funny
Don't
because I
worry,
just
I'll
hear
break you
Krillin
out. I'm Joe
immediately.
Rogan.
That's how he sounds on
But
Flash
Krillin kind
Kids.
of looks like Joe Rogan also.
That's true.
They're the same exact height.
Yeah,
They're
the same exact height,
They're
same
bald.
head. Yeah.
Giant head.
and that's it.
Dies easily.
Krillin's a good guy. Joe Rogan's a twat.
Well, we're not saying they're the same personality. Like Krillin doesn't have a fucking podcast.
Hi,
Welcome to the Krillin experience.
Yeah,
Hi, I'm Krillin.
Our first guest is this Cyberman.
How did they sound?
I don't really remember it.
I don't
He's
remember.
like, yeah, I remember you blowing up one of my best friends.
So, Cyberman, it's crazy that you're here right now.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I don't even know. I didn't know there was any left of you. It's crazy.
It's like, waka, 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 waka,
Whatever they
waka,
sound
waka.
like. And he goes,
Wow, it's crazy.
Our next guest,
I didn't think this through.
our next guest, Peruka.
Oh, you blew up my studio. Damn.
Oh, fuck.
My life is horrible. I'm
Guess I
a
better-
cop, and
guess I better wish
I
for a
married
new
a
one.
bad bitch though.
Our
Anyway.
next guest.
Emperor Pilaf.
All right, fucking let's move on. This is
Frieza.
stupid.
Frieza.
Horned Frieza.
Phase 2. Phase.
Ow. Again? Ouch.
That's
Poor
insane.
fucking Krillin, dude. He's a cool guy. Everybody makes fun of him a lot. He did do some pussy shit where he didn't blow up 18 though. That was crazy. He would have
That
got
is
kicked out of Z Fighters for that for sure. I would have kicked him. You can't be part of.
Yeah, he
would
would have been like vetoed for sure.
Is the only part that's human and 18 is a pussy or what?
No,
what
they're
what
all
we got?
they're all human.
They're
for the
most
most
they're
part.
androids, really.
They're
right?
androids, but like what?
they're cyborgs.
What's
Oh,
the,
they're cyborgs.
What's
Yeah,
the
that's right.
ratio?
They have
Wait,
like,
but
they're-
aren't they called androids?
Yeah, but like it's Akira Toriyama.
it's Japan. It's Japan. They don't fucking.
I know. I'm just being.
I love that
stupid.
Akira Toriyama was just like Android sounds cooler.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but like
I think it does for the context of that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Cyborgs just kind of
Cyborgs
sounds
for that show
It
would've
sounds
been worse.
too like Battlestar Galactica.
80s fucking 80s psych synthwave shit.
Yeah. So what's the ratio?
I think they're human for the most part. It's just that they're
But like, say when you saw was
their
16?
sinuses.
Was it 16? Who was those?
16 was an android actually.
Yeah, he's actually a robot
He's actually a robot entirely.
with like I think a consciousness or something. Or
Yeah, he
like,
develops a consciousness. Yeah.
or like with a personality. I don't know. It was like a personality based on someone who's alive.
his what you call it, Jiro's son, the redhead dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so how many robot parts do the fucking 18 and all them niggas
They have
have?
things in their hands.
They had They don't. They're not like that's.
Oh, that's 19. Right. That's
That's-
right. Yeah, I don't know what they got then.
So what the
They,
fuck?
they, have, they, have
what-
like, they have like a means of infinitely creating energy, and then they have like hardened bodies and like parts. They probably have cybernetic parts to like harden and strengthen themselves, and that's about it.
it's
Man,
cyberpunk stuff, basically.
They cheated us. Yeah. They didn't explain that shit. I'm mad. I'm gonna go dig up
Akira Toriyama,
I'm gonna
yeah.
dig up Akira
good
You
idea.
Toriyama.
find a Dragon Ball in his casket.
It must, dude. If there's no
You
Dragon
find
Balls,
you find
in
a
his-
4-star. You're like, oh,
That'd be
my God.
crazy.
I gotta find. Would you try to find the rest of the Dragon Balls?
No.
I would just hide
Like
the
if
one
you
I
found
have.
one.
No, like
I would just
where
hide
the
the one I
fuck
have.
would you begin? So no, I wouldn't even.
I would just hide the one I have.
I mean, great. I have a 4, and then if somebody else gets the other 6,
I'll
then
sell it to
I'll
them.
go steal. No, I was gonna kill him and steal it.
You get 2 wishes.
I'm gonna Carl Winslow their family.
I wish everyone was gay.
That's
Just immutable damage in the world.
destroy humanity.
I wish everyone that said the N-word blew up immediately
Like,
afterward.
I wish everyone was gay and had penises, so then literally there's no more procreation. So even women,
That is-
all women are just fucking like.
You don't even have to make them gay. It would be fun if you make everybody just have penises. That's it. So people are not gay, but now they can't. Can't make
All right.
children
That's-
Here's a
anymore.
good question. This is a great
all
question.
butt sex, dude. Let's go.
This is a great question. Pan of Jello, Lord of Jeff wrote in. He says, a hypothetical for you gentlemen. If you had immortality, meaning you can never die or kill yourself, would you end up being bisexual after a couple centuries?
Probably,
Or
yeah.
does heterosexually just run so deeply it can defeat immortality? I actually think you would eventually just become bi, I think.
Yeah, eventually.
Like, eventually, you'd, like, the odds...
That's why vampires are fucking like that.
right, yeah.
yeah.
I think it would just, like, after, like a million years, you'd be like, well, I don't know, man.
Or it might even become asexual. Probably.
Yeah, I don't.
You might even live to see...
Then what's next?
like where we go to the point where like that might not even apply.
Which would suck because if you live to see, which would suck because you would just be like, oh, I live forever, but I'm just inferior.
Yeah,
to the
you're just-
things that are
yeah.
just here now. You know.
you're technically you're superior and inferior at the same time.
Well, probably not because the world's
you
gonna,
can't die.
The world's gonna end eventually, so you're just gonna be floating through space, suffocating and freezing until you land somewhere else.
Yeah, eventually.
And then the universe is gonna suffer a heat death, and you're gonna be like, "Oh,
Yeah, I would never wanna
I'm
be-
just survive seeing all this horrible shit happen."
I would never want to be I would want to be more mortal. In fact,
more.
I'd
Yeah.
want an extended life as long as my brain doesn't decay. That's it.
I got bad news for you, buddy.
Because I wouldn't mind living for like 500 years if like my brain doesn't decay.
500. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
It's 30. It's 30. Been 31 years for me. I'm tired.
Yeah, but you're just defeated.
but your
You've been
brain
defeated
sucks,
already.
though.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if
That is true.
If our brains were hardened, perfect, didn't decay, didn't have all that stress from the lack of sleep and whatever the fuck, blah blah blah.
Or even because
I think we'd be good.
because think of how much you could like help the world.
No.
If you just said, "Is this that long?"
I'm not doing that.
I would. I'd probably
I'd
do
be
it.
Cecil in the world.
I'd be like what you call it? I'd be like the emperor from freaking
The Emperor's New Groove.
the Christian battle
That's what I
game
was
with
thinking. I thought he was gonna say
Yeah.
that.
what is the
Gladiator.
Warhammer? I'd be the emperor from Warhammer. And then nigga lived for like literally 10,000 years, and he was just kind of around. It's like I'm not gonna help. I'm just gonna let niggas die and shit. And then when like the rest of the shit starts showing up, I'll be like,
Oh,
hey, I'd help people
this
out.
is fun.
Yeah. What do you got?
Yeah. So 8 gorillas versus 3 Jeepers Creepers. Who's winning? Wrote in. That's their name.
That's funny.
Well, Jeepers Creepers is winning.
The Jeepers Creepers are probably
Yeah. They're gonna pack him up.
But he says, "Hey Snark dudes, first time writing in. Been following Chris since he was a black and white silhouette with his hair and glasses. That's a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
The recent write-in by an astrophysicist got me thinking.
This is gonna be stupid.
You're gonna use our brains.
What do you actually think about the breakdown of your audience demographics? Obviously, mostly male, homeless, and gay. But I'd be curious to know how many listeners have surprising careers or lives. Personally, I'm an atheist who teaches history at a Catholic middle school. Oh, that's fucking. That's so interesting.
That's great.
That's so funny.
That's great.
I have not looked at analytics once.
I've
No.
seen it before on YouTube, and it's,
I think I might have glanced over it.
I
it's
downloaded a
overwhelmingly.
package years ago for trying to get sponsors.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
we had to say, we had to
Yeah.
do
That's
it.
why I saw it too. Yeah,
yeah, that was years ago.
I don't even remember.
But I guess it's probably relatively the same.
overwhelmingly male.
Of course.
yeah, of course.
Age group between like what, 19 to like 20,
I
35.
think it's like 73 to 69.
That's not true.
I know that doesn't make sense.
That's wild. It loops. That's crazy.
It's probably like 18 to 34. That's usually the range. It's probably that.
So wait, what'd you say? 70,
73 to 69.
73 to 69. So that means 70, 71, and 70. Like that weird little chunk of people are not listening at all.
Yeah, that's what's going on. That's
That's awesome.
I hope we have a 69-year-old listening. That would be fucking cool. I bet.
I don't.
Yeah,
think
right
we-
in.
No.
Yeah, right. If there's somebody
Get your
actually,
granddaughter
if
to
there's
help you.
somebody-
or grandfather if you somehow.
that is bicentennial, dude. Like
Yeah.
if there's anyone that's like that and beyond,
Yeah, man.
because that would actually surprise the fuck out
What
of
Yeah,
me.
if we got any
bicentennial
if we got any bicentennial,
Ah, okay.
if we got any
I should just say that.
bicentennial,
I should have just said that, but
yeah. If we have any bicentennial listeners, please write in.
yeah.
Let us know your story.
If we have any
I spoke to some fucking. I was on a Twitter space from Poe one time, and I was speaking to some guy that was like 50 something, talking about like the man is afraid to show their male energy, and I was like, shut your old, clearly single ass up, nigga.
Oh my god, did you see that fucking
that mean?
cringe ass fucking thing that just speaking of 50-year-olds doing fucking cringe shit? Did you see that? You know Grummz, right?
Oh,
fuck. That
Did
was
you
a
see
huge
that
thing
tweet?
that I wanted to talk about.
Did you see that tweet that he posted where it was
who
like
was the guy that was scorching him, and you commented on their post? And
I
they
don't
were
even
like, was it?
remember.
It was. He was. Jaffe. It was.
Oh,
Jaffe.
David Jaffe.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, David, I love you. I love what you've done for like without you, one of my favorite franchises wouldn't exist. But the way he framed that thing about Grummz made me want to slap him.
I don't know. I
Well,
didn't see
because
it.
he did this like the most centrist take about him. Because first he starts off being like, I hate his takes. And it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, water's fucking H2O.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like it's, yeah, of course he hates his takes. Everybody hates his takes. But then he was kind of like, if this is just about him doing porn and it was all nice and legal, I don't see any problem. Like, okay, so you're admitting you haven't looked into anything whatsoever.
I really don't know what this is about actually.
So, you
The porn thing? I didn't see any of the
wait,
porn stuff.
but you're breeding up Grummz, so I was assuming you
No,
understand
I had no knowledge of the porn
Oh
stuff.
my god! I can't believe we didn't talk about this. I'm upset
Well,
because
we're here now.
Yeah, this is. I can't believe I forgot about this. This was like the thumbnail in my mind before we were recording. I'm like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna fucking flame Grummz.
There was only one
What did
thing.
you hear? What did you see?
So I only saw like there's two things that I saw. There was one where he was going off on some really cringe diatribe where he was like don't ever fuck with gamers. We are forged.
Oh,
in
that-
the,
Oh
we
my
are
that was
God.
like a month or so.
No,
ago.
yeah.
I follow
but, like,
Mighty
recently
Keith. Mighty
also.
Keith retweeted
Oh, so we
that
said-
shit. Was
so
making
we-
fun of him. I love Keith. That guy's fucking
He's good.
hilarious.
He's good. I like
Who?
him.
Mighty Keith. He's
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just
you know who he is, right?
I know vaguely. Yeah.
He was just like he was shitting on Grummz like crazy.
What do you say this time?
He did another thing like I think in like the last week where he just said it was a similar kind of thing.
Oh, I know what it is. Go ahead. Say
Yeah,
it,
but
say
he
it.
was like, I'm gonna have to destroy their ideology.
Yeah,
they
their
didn't want that. And everybody's like, what?
But see, that was in response to what everything that was happening.
Yeah, I only saw that.
So the that you missed everything that transpired is amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit
Because
too.
so there's this guy, a British dude that I'm gonna be honest, a little weird to go out of his way. You say you pay a little money and then people can like extract all this data from the internet and learn everything about you. And he's like, this isn't. He said throughout the video, he released a video. This guy that just a small YouTuber. He was like, this isn't doxing. All this stuff is available. You left these markers on here. It's a gray area, in my opinion, but it's Grummz, so I don't give a shit. Because it's not like he didn't release any private information like about like his family or anything that's like
That should be
damaged.
fine. I think that's
It
all
was
fine.
But he got into stuff that like things. He knows things about Grummz that most people wouldn't even look into. So where it's, I would just say you're terminally online to do anything like that. But also, I promise you, I don't give a shit because it's Grummz and he deserves to be flamed at all. Like, so he recently got exposed. Grummz got exposed for being a complete sexual deviant, trying to be in the porn industry, using the money that he raised to release a stupid ass game that he never fucking did, to fund him doing. He lives this like double like online thing, like where he pretends to be like some dumb like, I don't know if it's a VTuber or something. He pretends to be like this female, and he just represents this like porn thing of like chicks fighting. It's like a mud wrestling fighting thing. He has this whole underground thing, but he's like done shady things to try to maintain it, and also has a lien for like over $200,000 from the government. Like, because he's just like, there's so much shit that this guy's been involved where it just shows that he's a fucking deviant, he's an idiot, he's a piece of shit, he's a grifter, he's a con artist, he's stolen people's money where they've raised money and stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. And he was freaking out to where when this guy exposed him, a lot of those things that were up, certain things that were up started getting taken down. So it was him because all of a sudden, coincidentally, once you get exposed, all this stuff starts disappearing.
Of course.
He's also asking questions, like this guy started posting information about it. And then Grummz was like, where the fuck did you get all that? Did you get my passwords? Like he was actually, and then so now he was saying, they're just making stuff up about me. These guys are pathetic, this and that. And that's when he came out with that tweet like, I'm gonna have to destroy their ideology. They didn't want me to do that or some shit. Like after he's been, if you just look under that post itself, just the replies, destruction. He's getting ratioed so badly, and also he buys likes. He accused the Assassin's Creed Shadows for buying likes. Whoever the community manager was of that page, but then people took screenshots of Grummz's things hours later, like in time. Showing like, he has like 20,000 likes, and then it goes to 15, then to 9,000. It just showing that all these bots were getting, taken out. And so, again, projection, right? Always every accusation is a confession. And this guy's one of the biggest pieces of shit in the gaming community.
Yeah,
and it
fucking loser.
That's why it annoyed me. Look, I understand David Jaffe doesn't know about all this stuff, but also it's just weird when people kind of interject when they just admit that they don't know anything. So why are you giving him any credence at all?
I agree and disagree with you, right? Because I think that
in which way?
I think people don't always have to have the most well-defined opinions to talk about things, right? Because he's not kind of like championing him or kind of informing people about him. He's just giving his opinion about it,
No,
and it could be a very milquetoast,
how could you
like
give your
grandeur
opinion
level
if you
opinion.
don't know anything about the subject?
From what he knows about him, he probably claimed like, this guy's a shithead talking about video games.
So let me give it to you this way. Like,
from what I'm hearing from you.
So he's giving a take about when he's saying, if everything he's doing within the porn industry is legal, I don't see anything wrong with it. What I'm saying is, why not find out what he did before you say something about it? What a weird fucking thing to say. It's just like, man, it's literally anything. Take any subject. As long as it's nice and legal, I don't see anything wrong with it. And it's like, okay, well, we're talking about a specific subject, about a piece of shit doing something.
What was the piece of opinion could possibly be like, this guy's an asshole, but people hating on him for the porn involvement is kind of stupid. And I think that's relatively fine, Like I don't like Grummz. I genuinely hope he has a stroke and dies. I wish for that.
No,
of course, but look at
yes, I do. Right. Yes, I do.
Look, man,
I can't control stroke, so you guys can't get me for that. I'm resolved.
It's same thing from you. If you were to be absolutely like you not inquisitive about the subject at all,
sure,
and then you just want to I'm going to speak my piece. I'm going to be like, shut the fuck up. Like, why not just be curious enough to find out what's happening, or just don't fucking say anything? I don't know why it's so hard. It's so difficult for people to be like, I need to put my 2 cents in this subject, and I'm not going to do fucking 1 minute of due diligence to find out what's going on.
I agree. It'd be better if he did that. I'm
saying the world would be infinitely better if people fucking did that.
You are
I don't know why there's any sort of like why am I getting pushback? It's like, allow people to be stupid and retarded and just put their dumbass, uninformed opinions on there. And I'm like, you can do it. It's a free country. It's a free internet. You can do it. But I'm also going to say you're fucking being stupid.
I'm
going to let you know that, hey, just take a minute to find out what's happening. So I did with Carl Jobs, right? I didn't know what was happening. I said, please, somebody give me the information about this. I got it. And then I did more digging and I found out what was going on. And then I gave a fucking opinion on it. I just be like, oh, this is bullshit. I like Carl Jobs, man. You know, he seemed like a good guy to me. You know, because I saw people making those claims and they were putting those takes out there. I'm like, oh, you've just showed me that you didn't look into this for 5 fucking minutes and showed that Carl was actually being kind of a shithead in this situation. It's like that. It's just like, I'm like, guys.
I agree with your point.
Please just try a little bit.
I think it'd be better. I think it'd be better if you did the research before you talked about something in general, always. I think that's a better existence to have. But I think Jaffe giving him like, oh, I don't like his takes on video games, which is a place he does understand him from, I think it's relatively fine. It's not
well, that's
as
fine. It was just irrelevant.
Devious.
It was just irrelevant because like people, it's like everybody knows that Grummz is a piece of shit. If you're not a freak like Grummz, right? Everybody knows like he's a piece of shit. So like right now we were specifically talking about the stuff that he was involved with the porn industry and just him being a shady piece of shit. And I was just even saying I just wanted people to David to just use critical thinking where I'm like, hey man. Even like, let's just say for the sake of argument, you know this guy's a piece of shit because he says, "Oh, he has bad takes." It's deeper than that. Mm-hmm. It's not that Grummz just has bad takes. He's a fucking terrible person that does harassment campaigns. That tries to take down companies. He wants fucking claims like video games and wants companies destroyed. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Is that Ian Mouse Chung calling? Who do you call a coward?
Oh my god,
he called someone a coward.
He called Hassan a bad person for interviewing Elon Musk's daughter. Right?
Didn't he flashbang a dog?
And. Trying to get Andy Worski killed. Murdered.
Oh yeah,
Worski sucks too in his own right.
Yeah, but that's not the point. That's not the point.
You don't.
That is crazy.
He called him a bad person. And then within the same sentence, he didn't even classify Elon's daughter. He said Elon's murdered. Dead son.
So he's a fucking necromancer.
But
imagine being like calling someone a bad person and being like, oh, dead son.
Yeah.
To be anti that mentality, then referring to the I don't know.
I hate that there's too many people in this world that don't know that what he did. To where he can like go online and tweet something out like that and people be like, yeah, fuck Hassan. Instead of in the replies being like, hey, didn't you try to like kill people multiple times? Did you try to kill people multiple? You swatted people multiple times? No,
he's a coward. He's a coward. He don't even do it himself. He's trying to get other people to do it. Which is the worst way to be.
That is infinitely worse. Yeah,
it's the fucking thing with Chris about holding baby Hitler over the ledge and then waiting till your time runs out and poofing away. Oh, yeah, it's like, just do it yourself. You're a coward. Just do it.
It's just like killing Hitler and say, yeah.
Well, no, it's the idea of like if you want to kill somebody,
just like killing Hitler and saving the world.
You hold a hammer over their head and then wait till you teleport out, and the hammer drops on them.
I still think it's perfect logic.
Yeah, because you don't want to be. Because did you kill the baby then?
No.
You see, it's that again. It's that.
I wasn't even there.
I wasn't there. I didn't. The fall killed him. The bullet hitting his head killed him, not me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guns kill people, not people.
True.
Guns do it.
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
what about the people that die from not guns and people?
Like, what if someone's holding a gun and then they disappear because their time's up and then the gun goes off and kills someone?
You never see a gun holding a person.
I've always wondered if you could throw a gun at the floor and it can go off. I've always wanted to do that.
My brain twisted for a second.
Yeah.
You ever seen a
like, what
gun holding a person?
Like, what side is that argument on?
I was trying to picture it, too.
Yeah.
Like, how would a... It's like a...
I can't do it without just giving the gun arms.
I'm thinking of Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
But the gun has eyes and a mouth. It's like, I'm gunning the gun, and I have to say, I'm gonna paint you walls.
I'm gonna go
Gunny the
to
gun.
the Capitol Hill and blast all them niggas. And it's gonna be a thrill. And
I'm gonna shoot until their bodies lay still. I'm a god, and I'm gonna mow somebody down and end up in a elementary school in a young angry white boy's hands.
All right. Let's read our names. Let's read these names, all right?
Dude, I got at least an hour more of this bullshit in me.
No, my fucking... I can't... Actually, I feel like I'm not going to be able to read these names without, like, blowing my nose constantly.
That's hot.
You got to dig it, because he can't read.
That's true. That is true. That is true. He can't read.
It took you like 7 minutes to read the first question.
I wasn't reading it. We were fucking jellivanting.
I was in the bathroom for 15 minutes.
You were in the bathroom for probably 2 minutes.
Damn.
I was in the bathroom for
You're fucking-
45 minutes, and you were still
you have problems.
reading, and you were still
Chris,
reading.
if that's possible, what is the time when I'm recording?
I was in the bathroom
right
for 2 hours and 7 minutes.
You need to go to the hospital.
And you-
Your
I'm
perception of time is
I'm
that
just-
bad.
there's my-
I'm still in the bathroom.
I'm in the bathroom right now.
Oh yeah, just real quick though. Fuck Grummz.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
obviously.
Grummz. Yeah,
I just
Grummz-
want to cap it off with that.
No, yeah, he
Fuck him.
sucks.
Fuck that asshole.
I wish Grummz
this should be right.
insanely hilarious car accident.
What does that mean?
Like I want,
a Blues
Like a
Brothers?
clown car.
I want to hear
Like a Blues Brothers.
while he's like, while everything's happening.
It's like a Blues Brothers car crash.
It would be cool, like if the Blue Man Brothers were like
The Blue Man Brothers.
were in a clown car, with
Yeah.
their drums and saxophones or something.
Yeah, with Grummz.
Yeah, with Grummz.
Did you ever see? Did I ever tell you about how I have all their vinyls?
Yeah, this,
The Blues Brothers or the
Blue Man Brothers, or Grummz.
The Blue
Grummz
You,
is
you have
record.
Grummz' vinyls?
Yeah, I got his like solo album.
Oh, hey, we should buy the Quartering's coffee package to save his company.
Oh, just one.
Yeah, because he's
This will help.
He's going under because he's an idiot, you know.
He's
And-
in really bad
Coffee
shape
brand
money-wise.
Yeah, so-
coffee, man.
So Coffee Brand Coffee, and he did a call to action, like a whole ass video.
Help!
Someone made a good
Help!
Someone made a good point though. Someone made a really good point. I didn't consider it. They're like, yeah, no wonder his fucking coffee's failing. Do you honestly think it works just by looking at him? Because he's like when he talks, he's like, hey guys, Brie Larson and Disney sucks ass.
Ever tell you about?
And I was like,
Did I ever tell you about how much I don't like Brie Larson?
You
and
ever
I was like,
seen my
that's
pi-
true.
You ever see my piss drain in my
Why the
basement?
fuck
would
would
be-
I?
it
why
would-
the
it would-
like I'd buy coffee from you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like just like you're like, hey, I'm Chris Reagan. What's up?
Buying coffee from it's not as bad as buying coffee from like Lex Friedman or something.
This is the greatest coffee on earth, guys.
Well, I'm starting a new coffee company, Lex Beans,
leg speed.
and we've got many flavors for you to try out. We've got coffee.
Coffee flavor.
We got coffee. We have hazelnut. We have Trump
Trump flavored.
flavored coffee.
Joe Rogan cup of Joe.
Yeah,
Did you
Joe,
guys
a
see
cup of
Trump?
Joe Rogan.
Did you
Cup
guys
of
see
Joe Rogan.
And he
Yeah,
delivers
no.
it that way too. A cup of Joe.
all of the
Rogan.
all of the crypto coin stuff going on, and they question Trump about it, and it's like, Donald Trump, how do you feel about all this coin stuff? I don't know anything about it. I'm not involved in it. Meanwhile, he had a meme coin before he became president.
I do believe though that he does not know what any of that shit is. I believe that he had people came up to him and was like, this would be a good idea, and he'd be like, do it.
Well, he said do it, and just like the guitars, there was a cease and desist because the guitars he was selling were obviously fucking Gibson bodies. They were like Les Paul Gibson
Yeah,
fucking
they're
bodies.
just repurposed
And
guitars.
they're like, no. Chinese Bibles that were, American Bibles made in
Yeah.
China that have the Constitution in them.
Every single thing that he makes is like
It's so funny.
every single company that he makes is like a rental store for that thing that's trying not to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh, it's a video. Like, here's Trump movies, and it's just a bunch of like stolen, it's just VHS tapes and shit. It's like, you didn't make any of these at all.
Anyway, buy my coffee.
Anyway, buy my
I've
coffee.
just had 5 cups.
I've just had 45 cups of coffee in the last 5 hours, and I am absolutely buzzing.
I am amped up. My heart is about to explode.
My heart is, you can't see it, but it's quaking up a storm right now in my rib cage. Come to lexfriedman.com for more information on your coffee.
Yeah, that's like Guantanamo Bay levels of torture. You had to
Yeah.
listen. I don't know how people do it. I'm be honest. I would rather listen to anybody. Actually, I can't think of any.
Yeah, there's literally there's thousands upon thousands of people I would rather hear at any given moment than Lex Friedman.
Right. All right. Here we go. This is. I don't recognize these names. Is this real?
It should be.
Okay.
Is it?
That's fine. It's probably just new people or people changing their name. Bernadette Banana, CKY. Okay, like CKY.
I got one of my eyes closed, so my depth perception's off.
Koshedra Edris. I'm an astrophysicist, and a fun fact is that you can fit every major planet between Sween's tooth gap. I love it.
What are the major planets? What are the minor planets?
The major ones are the big ones.
I guess.
I don't know. Is that true?
I think so, actually.
Because no, I never hear anyone talk about them as major or major or minor planets. I hear people saying like terrestrial planets, then like
I
the non-terrestrial, but the outer planets.
I don't have the answer to that question. I've never heard it classified as major. If I have, I just never registered.
Because of how stupidly dumb I was about freaking like space stuff when I actually took astrology class, I paid a lot of attention. Really fucking cool stuff. A lot of really cool words, like word zenith. I think that word is really awesome.
I love astronomy, but I need a bone up on it. It's been a while.
It's really cool. It is really, really cool.
Racist Hawkage.
Hokage.
The Helio Hokage.
Hey,
Damn,
man.
bro. Looks like somebody had sex with it eventually. Not this guy.
Racist Hawkage.
At what point is it okay to start getting prostitutes?
Let him read.
At what? Wait.
At what point? Like, when is it?
What do you mean?
Like, what point in life is it okay to, like, I'm going to start fucking prostitutes?
As
Like
soon,
52.
As soon as it's legal. What do you mean?
52.
52?
Yeah, 52.
As soon as you're, like, I don't.
When you're in
I
your
don't
50s, I think it's fine.
I don't understand that question. What do you mean?
Because it's like at 30 or like 20, it's like mega desperate men.
I don't see it that way. I see it
I
as a
kind of see it
service.
that way a little bit.
I see it as like a massage. I don't see any difference.
Misogynistic.
Yeah. To me, the big.
I feel like it's not. It's the opposite, in fact.
No, to me, the biggest problem from my perspective is the expense. Like if it was like,
Are they that expensive?
I've never seen that show.
I mean,
How expensive?
people. If pussy was incredibly cheap or whatever, like how many dudes do you think would be fucking?
I think a lot of
lining?
people- I know-
It'd be like McDonald's.
I know a lot of people that have fucked prostitutes. Like, way more than it.
Is it really?
And ask them how much actually.
Quite a few of them are related to me.
You're actually right.
Well,
My uncles would literally go to DR and be like, "Yeah, I got the burn in DR," and I'm like, "Nigga, you
I
are
got
a
the burn.
monster."
That's crazy. Just wrap it up, I guess. What the fuck wrong with
No,
you?
oh, they could.
Yeah, well,
they could, but it's like no.
I can't feel it. I can't feel it. Why would I do that?
I can't feel this micro measurement of a fucking rapper. I can't fucking.
I can't feel the burn. This is great.
I
Black
can't feel
10.
a pussy stinging my cock. I can't do it.
all
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, you're talking about getting a massage the other day, and it's like, what's the difference between now just massaging your cock? Like seriously.
Well,
I don't really see. I see it as it should just be a fucking service.
That's fair.
it's not.
I think just the Christian fucking overtones, not even under, just of our country makes it seem like it's like taboo. Like, oh, we can't. Sex is weird.
I've never met a Christian in my life.
You're lucky. Black 10 who has the power of 10 white people. Black 10? That's so stupid. Queers of
Ben
War.
10, but
Yeah.
Black 10.
That's crazy. Turn into 10 black guys? Is that
Yeah.
what it-
Because he's the craziest black to ever say the day he's Black 10.
Queers of War. I'm going to kill the president with a mortar in Minecraft. These aren't, like, I feel like you can't say that anymore right now because of how many people actually want to kill him.
Yeah, the darkness is encroaching on him, man.
Someone's got to get it done, dude.
I don't know.
I really want to start with Muskrat first, dude.
I
I
think
feel like Jackoff Dick Vance is like, he's just not, he's so unimpressive. Like, I'd let him just stick around, like just be wandering like a homeless person lost or something.
he is my least favorite white human being ever.
Force his
Not
wife,
ever. He's
force
up
his
there.
wife to just make us street Indian food, dude. It'll be great.
And she better use utensils.
She better. No, it's not authentic. What do you mean?
I hate all Indian racism. I was very close to many Indian people growing up, and I feel like it's so much respect going on.
I
to them.
think,
and it's really fucked up,
I
and it
think
bothers me.
Racist jokes from non-racist people are hilarious.
Yeah, but
I think it's not funny when it comes from like someone like a Steven Crowder because they're actually racist. So I'm like, oh, you're just serious.
the problem is that you can't tell anymore.
When it's my friends, I can.
There's
absolutely
so many
tell.
racist people in like plain. There's so much racism out in the open that it's like it's not even funny. It's just like, oh, you're probably
Like on the
mean
internet,
this.
I can't tell, but if I know the person, I can tell, right? Because
man,
if they're actually racist, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna fucking be your friend. What are you talking
I'm
about?
I'm not gonna like and repost this on my main account.
These aren't homemade. These were made in a factory, a bomb factory. They're bombs. I forgot about that.
bombs.
They're
Classic.
bombs.
Classic.
Fucking SpongeBob. RFK. Pie bomb. That's crazy. Just one crumb of the bomb.
Boom.
Remember how much it blew
Yeah, it's a
up?
nuclear explosion.
That
The
shit
idea
was crazy.
that they like there was a market in Bikini Bottom for pie-themed bombs is amazing.
It's a great man. I gotta start binging that shit again,
Dude, when Squidward got knocked off the mountain and blew up like a nuke by the horse.
People are always exploding in that show.
There's a lot of explosions in it. RFK drinking Trump's evil cum to become Majin RFK. It's Emma. 2 rats in a trench coat. I consent to getting viciously molested by my co-host at the end of the episode.
That's crazy.
That was for you.
Well, I didn't read it.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
The good Swede is in the Black Lodge. Elon Musk is a filthy African. Not wrong.
I don't like that.
The Sloker 2, why so derpy? Meggers with attitude. Beef stroking off. Bad to the bone. Gay. Gay for the chode. Man in it. That song's gay already. You can't make it any gay.
I have a really distinct memory of us playing Halo Infinite and Bad to the Bone like being brought up and us saying some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. Was that real? Did that really happen?
I think so, yeah.
We were just all singing it.
Bad to the bone.
It was like me, you, Jalen, and
I do
Kyle.
remember this now.
And we were saying some of the dumbest shit ever. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Microwaving the baby. Boom, boom, in my foot. Boom, boom.
Foot.
It was like
Jerking off bears. That was so stupid. I can't. That was such that's a long time ago. That memory.
Is that like?
I was in New York.
Was it Halo Infinite time?
Yeah, we were playing online.
It was.
I remember
like,
I was in the basement because I was in New York.
It was a bunch of us playing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It came out that long ago?
It's 5 years old now.
No, it's not.
Well, 4 years old.
No, it's not.
Yeah, 2021.
No. What? Trying to connect to the mainframe.
I'm remembering it now. It's all coming back to me.
That was such a stupid. We were like,
That's a good premise because you just shove anything in there. That's great.
I got a dog in my ceiling. Got rats on my feet.
That's exactly what it was. Come on my dresser. Dogs in my ass. Scarecrows in the dungeon.
The dungeon. I got pizzas on my ceiling.
It's not even really bad to the bone. It's just a blues thing.
Holy shit, that would be so funny to actually record. Just completely fucking freestyle that song.
I think
Fish in my colon. Oh no, he's drowning alive.
I feel wiggling in my little body. It hurts me deep inside. I got yeah.
Oh my god, stop.
That was such a stupid day because I remember us playing the game and I remember laughing so hard.
It was really funny.
I remember laughing so hard I got a migraine and I had to like stop, but I was in my gross apartment that had no ventilation. So I had a migraine in the sweltering heat and laid down.
My skin's peeling off. My AC doesn't work. There's a roach eating my pre-cum. I don't know where to go.
Do you remember? There was that one time. There was one time we were streaming, right? And we were doing Hank Hill impressions. And I think that is genuinely the most funny moment I've ever seen on a stream ever. Was we were doing like imitations of like Hank Hill. It was like, hey Bobby, I've seen horrors that I can't even explain. There's a devil inside
God
me,
damn
Bobby.
it, Bobby, I've seen the future, and both of us are gonna die a hellish demise.
I don't know, Dad. What do you mean, Dad?
I don't know, Dad. What do you mean, Dad? What do you mean, Dad? What do you mean?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut
Bobby,
the
I'm
fuck.
in mid-stroke of Ladybird. I don't want to talk right now.
That's insane.
Bro, that is a classic. Dude, when I was in 8th grade, fucking Ladybird was like a joke back then.
That's so crazy.
Come here, Ladybird.
Come here.
And the dog just squirming and shit.
That's so crazy.
That is such a fucked
Come
up
here,
joke.
you damn dog.
But I think that is, it's so fucked up. But that is, if I was in 7th grade and someone said that to me, I would have had to have been hospitalized.
Bobby,
I would have been in critical condition.
Bobby, there's a scarecrow screaming in the dungeon. Can you get it for me?
The dungeon.
Bobby.
Could you deal with the dungeon scarecrows?
Dad, I don't know. I'm scared of having a panic attack, Dad.
We have a dungeon dad since when?
Of course, you
We've-
stupid idiot.
You stupid fat little bitch of a boy.
Go
Don't you
down there.
understand? I've said I'm in the dungeon 18 times this week. Loudly and unhidden.
Dad, I don't want to go fight the scarecrow in the dungeon, Dad. That seems demonic. Bobby, get your bitch ass down there or I will gun down everyone
Bobby,
in this house.
What are you scared of? Are you a crow in disguise? Oh no! He pulls off his skin and it's a crow.
It's an actual. Oh no, I've been had.
I've been had. It sprints out. It doesn't fly. Like football.
Did he still have Bobby's lower body? Like, is it just he pulls off his face and it's a crow controlling
Yeah, it's
Bobby's
a fat little
body?
boy's legs.
He runs.
Damn it, not again.
Not again.
Damn it,
Where's
this
my
is-
real child at? I haven't found.
Where's my real child?
This is the third time my son's been mysteriously replaced by a sentient large crow.
We need to find out where Bobby is. And Peggy's. And
How am I
Peggy's
gonna
just,
deal with this scarecrow problem?
And Peggy's just
That's the new.
drowning
That's gonna
in
be the
ketamine.
new. Peggy's on ketamine. That's gonna be the new series where they're all older. I'm
I know
sure.
they're bringing it back, right?
Yeah,
Are they actually
I
all
heard
older?
it's right.
Yeah, they're all older. Yeah, Bobby's
really?
Bobby's like 50. No, he's not 50.
I didn't hear about that.
Bobby's
Are
like-
they really aging them up?
Yeah, I think
Is he a
so.
grown man now?
I think I actually did. I think this is real. Actually,
I don't think it's gonna fail if they do that.
well, they were
It
gonna do
always,
it.
it always does.
It's gonna fail
I
regardless
would-
because it's a reboot of a show that shouldn't be
Yeah,
rebooted.
you're not wrong.
I
You're not
cannot
wrong.
wait to see adult Bobby Hill.
You look, you just saw a genie explode.
But like it just a genie. Holy
Just
shit!
compound magical bullshit.
Hey, I'm
You
here,
look so confused.
I'm here to grant you 3 wishes. Oh!
It's Norm the genie. Hey, what's going
Hey,
on?
how's it going?
I have
He pops out of a
magical
lamp.
powers.
Whoa. Oh fuck! I should have warned you not to do that. I should have warned you not to do that across the equator. You can't summon a genie across the equator.
Oh,
Because
that's what happened. He's on the equator.
I was
rule. Don't you idiot! Equators are fatal to genies. Didn't you know that?
I
How
was
did you know that, you idiot?
I was watching.
All right, we gotta move on.
No, wait, one thing. I was watching
the worst
this
interjection.
thing where some guy got a genie, right? And he was like, all right, your final wish, man. He was like, all right. He was like, hey, please don't wish for another Blumpkin. He was like, all right, can I get one more Blumpkin? And he's like, dude, you had 2 Blumpkins. You've got a genie.
One in 3. One is crazy.
You can wish for anything in the world.
He didn't want money. He didn't want
He's not even secure.
His first is like, can I get a Blumpkin? And Genie was like, oh, your wish is my command,
guess.
whatever. And the second one, he was like,
We have to move
just one more
forward.
Blumpkin, please. One
more,
Blumpkin.
please. It's my wishes. It's what I want.
And then the last one,
Fine,
he's like,
I will give you a Blumpkin in your studio fucking apartment where you're about to be evicted.
he was like,
Here's your 3rd Blumpkin.
and he was like,
He got fired. He got fired from a lemonade stand outside of an Olive Garden.
and all he
He's
had,
so entrenched in debt.
and he's just like, can I get a Blumpkin? This motherfucker has the power of a god at his hands, and he's like, can I just get, okay, one more Blumpkin.
Last one.
He starts off like this. He's like, let me see. What do I want?
He he thinks a little bit.
The genie's like, you.
I'd like 1 million. I want a Blumpkin.
I want to. But you could pay women.
Bill Blumpkin.
You can pay infinite women to keep giving you Blumpkins.
I
Why
want a
don't you-
Blumpkin from no discernible source.
Can I get a mystery
Only a
Blumpkin?
genie can provide that. Only a genie can provide a sourceless Blumpkin.
Can I get a mystery Blumpkin?
Yeah,
mystery
mystery Blumpkin. You don't even know who's gonna be.
It's white like the Airheads mystery flavor.
Yeah. Ooh, man, I want one of those. Damn. I haven't had one of those in a minute.
I know, right?
Where the fuck do I? Where?
Ralph's.
They still
They
sell-
have
I
them
don't know.
everywhere. Yeah.
We used to have them at Ralph's. I
They
have
have them at
or-
Walgreens too.
Well, we had them at what was ours called? Stop and Drop.
Stop and
Shut
drop.
the fuck up.
Stop and
Stop and drop. Okay. The Sloker 2. Why so? Oh, I already said that. Meggers with an attitude. Beef stroking on. I think. Oh, I already said all this. Fuck. It fucking shot up. That's why I made that weird reaction.
all right.
It shot up, and I was like,
It's like because you saw a genie.
and then
explode
that's
on the
what got to
equator.
the stupid genie thing.
One Blumpkin, please.
One Blumpkin. Hey,
Pour for
are you
more.
Sure, are you sure you want a Blumpkin? I don't know what you do. Why do you want a Blumpkin? I don't understand.
what are you doing?
It's me.
It's me, Robin fucking Williams.
It's Bob fucking Williams. I'm not dead yet.
It's me.
Not yet. I'm Harry as shit. I'm not dead yet.
I can make you a god, literally. You just don't. Just you
One
sure you want
Blumpkin, please.
One Blumpkin. Please.
He's like, can I get one Blumpkin? Then can I become a genie and be stuck in your lamp? That's it. He doesn't even get his third wish. He doesn't even get his third wish.
He wishes for the trap.
He wants to be stuck.
He doesn't even wish to be a genie. He wishes to be stuck in the
I'll be
lamp.
stuck
The
in the
next
lamp.
guy
with you.
goes over. He opens the lamp and he goes, "I wish for immortality." One Blumpkin coming up.
One
I
Blumpkin.
can only give you Blump. I wish I become a genie that can only grant
So what
Blumpkin
happens?
wishes.
It forces you to shit. Like you don't have to shit. You just actually shat. You're good.
There's just shit there.
It's
just from-
someone's shit.
It's from the ether.
So you're now suffering somebody else's shit.
It's a Blumpkin.
And you have to fucking get hard to get your dick. I guess you don't have to get hard. You can still get your dick sucked.
I guess, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid, by the way.
It is. Okay.
I think it's a good bit.
It's a good bit.
The Equator Genie granting Blumpkins? Brilliant.
I can't believe the woke left without saying goodbye.
Oh my god.
Frieza White sidekick Walt Jr. Wait, that's not. Yeah, Frieza White and sidekick Walt Jr. in Zarbon form.
Yeah.
Can he
Dude,
walk in that
allergies
form?
are fucking me up too, man.
Yeah. I mean, we can pass him off, too.
You gotta fucking invest in a purifier, man.
Can Walt Jr.
Dying.
walk if he's
I
in
do.
Zarbon
It's just not
form?
in here. I got to put it in here.
Huh?
Can Walt Jr. walk if he's in Zarbon form?
Come
can't.
people. Come people. Broly probably. Okay. Mega Man X and Mad Dick Hunter Queero. Mad Dick Hunter. So stupid. Domination, Vaughn of the Dead, Johnson Park, a regular name,
Oh,
interesting.
damn. A fucking person?
Yeah. Derek, not Chauvin, is innocent. Hashtag free him. Round-eyed Asian mistaken the voice of God for schizophrenia. Sweeney, please send me your Bapestas tomorrow, or else you should show them off on your podcast. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is this real? Did this happen? JonTron's miscarriage?
No.
Okay, thank
Really?
God.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I hope that would be fucked up. I know, right? Boom. Derek, make up a pirate name for yourself, please. Nigar.
God damn it.
Bastard. Oh my
I thought you were going to say something like Cumbeard or something.
I was thinking Booty Boy the pirate.
Oi, it's me, Booty Beard.
Booty beard.
I like booties,
like
particularly men's booties. Weird.
I like men's booties all over me beard.
Arr, it's me, Cumbeard, the cum pirate.
It's me, Nigger Beard, the pirate.
Great.
Or is it just Black Nigger the pirate?
All right. I don't know why I even bother. I'm so tired.
It's just a black guy.
Just read the name.
It's just a pirate. Yeah, of course it is. That was fucking. No, it's just some fucking Portuguese asshole. It's just some Portuguese guy with no beard. Oh my God. All right, where was I? This guy's dying.
He's gone.
Grah! Don't call me good kitty, bub. Oh, don't call me a good kitty, bub, or my barbed cock will start gushing. Meow. That's pretty hot.
Meow.
Meow. I love that. They should do that at Marvel's Capcom.
They should meow.
Let's go, bub.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Berserker Barrage. Meow.
Meow. Real quick.
Meow.
The animus making you able to watch your ancestors' memories in 4K means Desmond probably owns a bunch of CP. What? Monstrance? I don't know how to say that. Monstrance clock?
Yeah, I don't know.
To the pulse of the monstrance cock, anus cleanse, unable to walk. Black dick will churn, guts realigned. I don't know what that is.
Nobody does.
Smelling ants for big ounces, scientific curiosity. Please read my name. Thugzilla, king of the hoodsters. That's cool. Losing all my friends in the custody battle. Kurt Cobain, BOV. Nobody cares, but I am now gay free for the past year. Congrats.
Good shit, man.
Death.
Golf
Jack
clap.
WFM bombing Red Bull for dropping Lawson the cunts. I don't know what that is. Sorry.
Nobody knows.
Don't touch me or I'll come in you.
Don't touch
Ben Shapiro stretching his balls like a god of war QTE.
Dun, dun, dun.
God of War. Oh, my baby. Roar.
I'd rather give you money than to charity.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I appreciate it.
Thank you. This is charity in its own way,
This
you know.
is charity. Yeah,
This is charity in some way. It's,
Big
yeah.
meaty stinks. I'm sipping and no film is seen. I can put that. Oh, I'm sipping on no film is seen. I can't put down the cock. Okay, I get it. Okay.
I fell in love with green. I fell in love.
Andy the man whose handies are now back to S tier and forever dandy. Jimmy Rings. If a snake bit Sween on the dick, would you suck the venom out as if it was guaranteed to work? Absolutely not.
Nah, don't do
Lost.
it. Let me die.
Lost it all
I just cut my dick off.
at the Cortez. Y'all got some change. Let's go. When Elon finally dies, catch me going stupid in the club like Jim Carrey's The Mask. 100%. Gids. Touch Sween every time he pulls his phone out. That's facts. That should happen. Wolverine, but he has penises instead of claws. Batty Boy. That's great.
They come out flaccid. And he's
Yeah,
like,
they're just all
and he gets mad and he's like, ha! And he's gonna get hard. They're fucking
coming
raging.
and
Oh my
stuff.
god! Oh my god! Is that who I think it is? It's. Oh my god! It's Penis Ream.
Penis ring.
His
I
name
mean,
is not Blade Arena.
I like you
Night
say penis read, but
It implies that these are Wolvers.
penis.
I
read.
have something I want to show you guys so bad.
I just like that you say penis read when there's a much logical thing to say, like wiener read. It's
Oh, I
like,
guess that's more logical.
I
guess.
know.
but like penis. That's like, you know what that reminds me of? So we had a friend named well, his last name was Benedict, and so people would call him Benda Dick, right? But then my friend Miguel would call him Benda Penis.
That's so much funnier.
It is.
That's awesome.
That is completely
Penis
stupider.
Ream.
It's me, Penis Read. What are you gonna do about it, Bob?
Oh my god. Oh fuck.
Oh, Scott, help! Scott, help! He's,
Oh my
he's
God.
chasing me with his
I
penises.
saw something so fucking
You belong to
funny.
me,
Oh my god! It's Wiener Logan.
I saw something that's so funny, and I want
Old
to show you
man
guys.
Wiener Logan.
Oh man, Wiener Logan.
You ever
Right.
read that comic? That's a great one.
Yeah, man.
Old Man Wiener Logan?
Logan.
Where the penis Hulk is in it, and
and
tears him to
She-Hulk.
pieces.
Tears him to penis.
Tears his penis to
Look
pieces.
at this. Look at how insane this
Let me see. What is this? He's showing me some fucking. other
What
thing.
the fuck? Why does this keep happening?
Are you on the second
Okay.
page yet?
Batty Boy Radio, yeah.
Oh,
Divest thyself. Oh, he took his phone out.
Wait, I just want to show you. Oh man,
Oh man,
this is the only moment.
that's kind of. I like that actually.
this is
Stop it.
I don't.
He's
it's
showing
really funny.
videos
This
again.
is really
long.
funny.
This is
It's
too
really funny.
long.
Look, wait, look.
How about we don't do this on the show? What you're hearing right now is out of context laughter that you will not be in on.
Okay, that's crazy.
That video must have been pretty wild to elicit this kind of reaction.
Read
the name.
Never mind.
Ridiculous.
I'm Tom Sweeney and I hate the Jews. Kevin Durant's
Whoa,
feet
dude.
eat my shit and hair. Dr. Man. Is that Bart Simpson? What the fuck is this?
Eat my shit and hair.
Oh, God. Fuck you, boy. Dr. Manlove, how I learned to stop worrying and love the cock.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
you, I am paying my TV license, bitch, Mr. Pants. Taking a flashlight out of a belly button, that's crazy. Cardboard_pie. The rebirth of Pussy in Thames. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Pussy and
How
Timberlands.
about Pussy in Timberlands? Yeah. Oh, I thought you were pulling out Pussy in Tim's. I was like, what the?
I was thinking about
You should. Okay, you should. Joggo Dipshit, the ace of parades. Flavor Flav. Hey, this guy has Flabber as his fucking avatar.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav can control the time with his cock. That's so
The flavor of cum.
that would have been I would have watched that.
The flavor of cum.
The flavor.
Goatman, Derek, can I get a hinga dingy
That's
diggy
crazy.
molly la? That's pretty crazy. I did it though, kind of poorly. Black Klansman, interesting. Good show. I mean, movie.
Great movie.
With Eric Foreman.
Yeah, and freaking what you call Adam Driver.
Yeah, Adam Driver. Oh man,
That scene's
I
hilarious.
love him like saying it to Finn in The Force Awakens. How they stitch it together, where he's like Spear Chuck and then it shows Finn getting all mad and he puts the
nice
saber.
lightsaber.
It fits really well.
My
actually.
favorite one is when Daniel Radcliffe's in that movie where he's like has an undercover Klansman as well too, and he's like standing with a bunch of aura in front of all these fucking neo-Nazis in Europe, and it's like that's Daniel Radcliffe, dude. He's as sturdy as a sweat box.
Long as a highway. I'm gonna ride him all night long. If you're feeling so gay, I'm gonna suck that shit till dawn. Rascal Flats with gay something. Captain Jelk America. Very
Jelk
clever.
America.
Very clever. I love
know-
it.
His dick is over the shield. His dick is hanging over the shield.
It's so fucking long, dude.
my God,
it's just tied to the shield. The shield's just
That's why it
dangling.
comes back.
Captain Joke America and Penis Reen are in the same Marvel Rivals
Yes,
squad.
they are.
An Iron Hog.
I think for extra ammo, we should give everybody phallic names in the Marvel.
Right.
Let's do it for an hour.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible, but okay.
It sounds amazing.
Choder
actually.
Man.
See, we're
Spider Toad.
save it,
Save it.
Choder.
watch it.
Watch it.
I'm over here stroking my beetle dick. I got lotion on my beetle dick right now, and I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck. Bug. I'm as horny as fuck.
Bug.
Gay little beetle squirting at the thought of food a rat pee-pee.
I hate those names so much.
That's pretty crazy.
Those are the only names like I really just don't like.
Sonic fans found a way to recompile Xbox 360 games. That's right. Young Shapiro starring Lucas of Kids React fame. Kingston, it's me. Kingston, it's me, your father. Please Venmo me $1 Australian.
I need one fucking Australio buck. I don't know what they're called.
Australoolies.
Dollary dues.
Dollary dudes, fucking primitive bastards. Go fight a Kiwi. You dumb bitch.
Our currency is boomerang shavings.
Smitchy the Kid. Bam sends the funny reels I see to you. Bam sends the funny reels I see to y'all. It's supposed to be sent, but it says I see to y'all on Instagram. I think it's supposed to be sent. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I nut, you nut, we all nut for donuts. I haven't had a donut in a minute.
Same.
Ichiban Kasuga says, oh my, what the hell is wrong with me? Says, play Monster Hunter. Do it. Post clarity nut. Oh, dude, I think I'm gonna have to stop in a minute.
It's okay, I got
Good
it.
job. I can
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I just want to do all of them.
Hell's Heart.
Cool.
I don't know what the hell's going on right now. I'm like crashing out.
From Hell's Heart, I come at thee. Need me some calcium cannons right now. The Negotiator. Ramona Flowers and Obi-Wan cheated on their spouses with each other, and now they're married.
Wait, what? Really?
I don't know. Fucking whatever.
Ramona Flowers?
I know they were in a movie together. They were in that freaking the Birds of Prey movie.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
I met Ewan McGregor.
With a Transylvanian
Pretty crazy.
Oh,
accent.
you did?
I
Did you fuck him?
am Count.
I tried to.
I am
Pushed me
Count.
away, and I was like,
Look. You must be very wary of my vampire penis.
Of course.
I thought it was going to be crazier than that. It was just very standard. Life's like
You know
this.
that was Lily Rose Depp.
What'd you say?
That was Johnny Depp's daughter.
Life's like
Yeah,
this.
I know.
I didn't know that.
I was like,
You
oh, I got
fuck
to see
and
Johnny.
You suck and you gape and you stretch out my ass and you turn it inside out. That's pretty good. Complicated. I didn't think about that at all as an option.
Masturbated.
What about
Put semen in your.
Why'd I have
ass.
to go and get my asshole penetrated?
Semen in your eyes because
I like
it
guys.
burns
We
and
can
I'm
figure it out.
getting me real frustrated.
That'd be a fun one. That's so funny.
You suck and you fuck and you come and you
And you
shit.
gape and you jizz and you.
I never thought
you
to do
squirt
a
on
song like
me.
that
Yeah.
for this.
No. Well, because first of all, we can't sing like her at all.
I probably could, I think. I could probably figure that out.
You think you can,
I don't think it's that hard. That song
something
specifically is pretty easy.
What you get is
I think
and you will see. And I can't hit those notes. Are you kidding
I
me?
think
Somebody else.
writing the hook is going to be harder than writing the verses. Actually,
Well, absolutely. Well, just because there's a lot of.
I think it'd be. I don't know.
but it's a fun song.
It's a fun song to sing.
No,
And to
I
write.
I think we need to feature a female.
Maybe.
We write it and we be like, "Hey, bitch, sing this, bitch."
I don't consider women bitches.
You
That's not
were
respectful.
coming in my face, and I wanted more of it. I don't know. We can figure it out. There's something there.
Suck and see.
Suck and seed.
Come on, my ass.
Come on my ass. Around everyone's ass. Watching your ass. Like you can't see my ass.
My ass.
Trying to be cool. You look like an
a twink
ass
to me.
Tell
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Suck me.
Craig the Canadian, Joker 4, Woker 2, Back in Action needs writing. I forgot about that.
Black
it's your
in
boy.
Action.
I
Oh, they
missed
finally
fucking
revealed
real-
the date for
yeah.
Spider-Man from
What?
Across Spider-Verse or
What?
Beyond.
What are you talking
Beyond
about?
Spider-Verse finally got a release date.
Oh, I couldn't
Oh.
care less. It's crazy.
It comes out next year.
2028.
No, next year.
Sure.
A little far.
No. 2027.
It's gonna have
is that.
Invincible-
Spider-Man is next year. Spider-Man's the Tom Holland one.
Oh, I
the
couldn't
Brand New
even-
Day.
Oh, they're making it-
doing Brand New Day, which is crazy to think.
I guess.
It's over. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, like I
I do. I want a Spider-Man where he's actually Spider-Man and not fucking.
feel like I've seen that already. Like, you know what I mean? I'm good.
I don't know.
We'll see.
man.
If it's good, it's good.
If it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What if
that's
Tom
true.
Holland looks 59?
He ages that much.
Like, he ages
hanging out
that
with all
much.
the black people got him, aged him up. He looks way older now because
I
he's
hope he
been.
got that surgery where he extended his legs too.
No, he went to the beach that makes you old.
Oh, I
an
forgot
elderly,
about that.
An elderly. They're not aged. That thing bothers me because people look away, then they come back older, and it's like, why don't they age visibly? I don't like that. That's such a fucking half-ass thing.
I don't know, whatever.
Like,
It's your
I
boy
wanna
Shawnee
see him
D,
get old.
Cum Titty, Cerberus
Yeah.
Agent 267, bought Cargo 700, got a pocket full of cum and I smear it on, got a pocket full of cum on my face now. Not a song, I'm just gay. Candy F. Slur and the Apple Wax Pussies, Uncle Ruckus voice, drab them knuckles to Popeyes. That's insane.
Nice.
Lily and JoJo taking bets on who can pick their partner first, slurping, just smoking, joking. Drip MH, Lord of all drip, just FYI, The Tragedy of Revenge is on YouTube, and Chris was right, it's fucking terrible.
I watched it recently with everybody.
What is it? What?
That's so funny.
Tragedy
It is
of
fucking
Revenge.
horrible.
What is it?
It's that stupid 22-minute video that like our friend Joe made for a fucking class.
It's awful.
It's terrible.
Oh, you posted something?
No, it's just out there. If you Google it, you'll find it.
Gotcha.
It is horrible.
I watched it with Jalen and his girlfriend, and he was like, "This is insane."
It was terrible at the time too, which is the thing.
Yeah.
like it wasn't like
The walking in slow mo with you guys is the part that fucking kills me.
that part is funny with
So
the
like,
glasses.
Dan, you guys are walking
pretty
slow.
much.
Kind of, yeah. But it's
much.
so funny because nobody wants to be there.
Except for Paul and Joe.
Only Joe and Paul want to be there. We're just like everybody else is like a
this is so
slave
stupid.
in the background. That's so yeah. I did watch some of it. And I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I remember.
What's it called?
It's a tragedy of revenge.
There's a fall
yeah,
that
Tragedy
Jalen
of
does
Revenge.
where he falls on his back. That's hilarious.
oh yeah, and he like
extends out.
He grabs his back. There's I love the scene specifically. I wish more people would watch it so they could timestamp it. But there's like a scene where I can't remember which one of them. One of them slips on a sword.
Paul slips on a sword for real, like a real live sword. They're fighting with live swords.
Yeah, they're real swords.
And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This is fucking. It's parents not watching their kids, dude. It's just that. It's just a parent, no one under supervision, just doing dumb shit.
You know what? It's crazy. I think the point of that video was just like he had a video project for a class, and he wanted to see if he could get away with wasting the entire class watching it. And so he just made that shit.
22 minutes is crazy work. Man.
How much is it?
22 minutes.
That's a fucking full pilot.
I watched
is
it.
crazy.
I watched it with everybody at the house, and they were like, "This is insane."
It's ridiculous.
Jalen's girlfriend was crying.
Like-
She was
like
crying,
laughing?
laughing. It was insane. And Jalen was like, "Please let."
Oh,
this
were you
be
watching it
over."
at D&D?
Yeah, he was like, "Please let this be over."
Elon Musk leaks soy from his boobs when he's happy, waiting for the swing hunting tier. I want his pelt. Obi-Wan should blow me. Kremlin to Gremlin. Horny beetle craving hairy squirrel girl muff. Get Penguins Zero or Adam from YMS. Get anyone? I mean, I think Adam mentioned to me about coming down here at some point.
I think he's gonna be in town soon. Actually.
Yeah, I don't know for what.
Contact. Like I was.
I want to do it in person.
I was thinking about that. Like when because you guys know a lot of people. I'm like, just why don't you fish and be like, hey, inwards when you're in town, stop by.
I'll ask a few people. I want to have
I just saw Eric the other day. I keep forgetting to mention it to him.
I want to have Critical come on. That'd be funny. I think if he came on the podcast,
Critical would
it'd be
never
funny.
show up on here.
Yeah,
That'd be fucking hilarious.
I think
he would.
he would because you don't think he would.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think
he's
he
like,
would. I
you're
think-
like, oh yeah, why not?
because he has watched the podcast. I think it'd be funny having him on it.
yeah, why not?
I think
guys, it's me.
I think me and him.
dad.
Hey, me.
it's me.
Charlie.
I'm gonna
Kingston's
leave
father.
now.
Like about an hour into it, you just hit him as hard as you humanly can.
Why would I hit Charlie? For what purpose?
Because
This
people
monstrously
would be
invented.
so fucking outraged. That's what I'm like.
right.
That's all
I'm not the Hannibal Buress
Rip
of the show.
Marcus killed by a runaway stage light. Dave Grohl singing. One of my kids is not like the other. One of my kids is
He's
has
such
a
a
different
chill,
mother.
normal guy. You
Wage
just
Slave
hit him as-
583. My name is
Haymaker.
Toon. My asshole what? My asshole huh? My asshole what? Chicka chicka chicka.
Oh,
That's
that really.
so stupid.
Oh, what?
My name is.
Hi.
No, it's my asshole. What? My asshole. Huh? My asshole. Chicka chicka drip semen.
You know why that's? I'm sorry, but and to prove that gay covers have been a thing for a very long time. The Insane Clown Posse.
Insane Clown Posse is
My
gay,
anus.
yeah. Semen
My
M.
anus. Yeah.
Yeah, wage slave
Semen
583. Ben Shapiro vertically bisecting himself to eliminate the left from his body. The Papini brothers present Gordon Ramsay cleaning Asmongold's room ASMR.
Just remember that cover though. I mean, the Insane Clown Posse. I just drank a fifth of semen. Dare me to drive.
Dare me to drive. Dare me to drive.
I love that.
Donk Donkerson, the colon
As a
swinging
kid,
slasher.
that killed
What if
me.
RFK casually clears his throat one day and then he talks normal afterwards? That'd be wild. PP, all my drawings are black and white because I'm colorblind. Oh, wow, interesting. Dustin counted his chicken before it hatched. Chris, is this joke too soon? That's crazy. Me be fishy, Limp Biscuits and Gravy,
was
sadman.gov.
distasteful.
It's very distasteful.
So fucking distasteful. Oh my god.
John Strickland, Mercs 1889, Josie and the Pussycats, attacked in my home by an addict. Got me so jittery now I look like him. That's pretty good.
That's crazy.
That's
he
good.
turns you into an addict.
He turns
Your
you in-
adventure of interacting with an addict turns
No,
you into an
you're
addict.
functionally an addict, even though you're not addicted
not
to
an
anything.
You might as well be addicted.
You might as well. You,
That's how,
vampire
that's
shit,
how
dude.
jumpy
the
you
first
are.
trip to Keith David
vampire
left
shit, dude.
left in a Cybertruck, now skidding along the pavement in my car seat, holding my steering wheel. So cartoonish. The ethereal spinning fleshlight. Pre-Roz. Blake 896. Who do you think you are? I am. Gay Jonah Gameson, editor-in-chief of the Gaily Bugle.
Cheers.
Cheers. Das Goopy. Asmongold is Jesus for roaches.
That motherfucker. He doesn't. He
I
only
forgot
has
about
bad
my
things
Jared
to
Fogle
say.
Time
It's
Machine name and
crazy.
wrote into a book club and they read my name. They read my question about my name. Shot young Sheldon, waiting on Derek's eventual OJ arc. Nikki Ziggy.
What?
I don't know. We'll see.
I have no reason to do that, but sure.
Dom, they're trying to spread giant worms. Coming soon from the Snark Tank, the only Indian-centric manosphere podcast, Ganesh and Fit.
Let's go.
Willem de Cortex, sorry Miss Jackson, Badly Brave, Dog the Baby Hunter, Aether needs help lowering his weapon on Halo 3, Penis, Nafram, Melphis 1, and wrapping out our list, King of Haphazard.
Someone donate me $500 and I'll get Willem de Cortex tattooed on my left arm.
He actually will do the shit this nigga has in his body. He'll actually fucking do it.
I'll do it. I just don't want to. I'm like, I don't want to spend the money for that. But if
You
anyone
want
wants
it?
to donate, I haven't gotten a tattoo in a long time, and I feel like this is
Yeah, it's been a while.
it's been like 2018. I got a
Oh,
coughing,
really?
coughing.
That's
yeah.
2021, I think. 2021.
And I only got it because it was a part of a video. I just wrote it off because, Paul just Watson was like, tattoos are so.
You got the Pokemon coughing?
I got coughing.
That's
on my
hilarious.
thigh. It's like
That's
a big one too. It's like this
hilarious.
big.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I was like, I always wanted coughing. I wanted coughing and then Mojo Jojo, but I never got Mojo.
I gotta get one. If you guys put money into it, $20, I'll you guys choose a tattoo. No. I'll get a tattoo. I'm not gonna choose it.
Just made it so much less interesting.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, I lit up. I was like, oh my God, guys.
I might donate.
Absolutely do it.
I might donate.
I secretly started putting my own money into it. Oh, wow, you got funded immediately.
Wow, it's crazy.
That's crazy. I want you to get the N-word tattooed on your fucking forehead.
All right, go to patreon.com/snarktank, all that good jazz. Time to shop.
Yeah.